Yo, what up? What up? What up? It is another Wednesday, and this is the Gold Dirty Bastards podcast. What is going on? We got Nip in the house. What's going on, Nip?
What's up, Womack? So Womack's running point now, guys. So
I'm not
enjoy.
running point. I'm just doing it
He's the
for
new point man.
shut that
We
shit
voted
up.
him in.
There you
I'm lazy, so it works out perfect for me. He can do all the legwork.
go.
I'm chilling,
Yeah, there you go. All right,
chilling
cool.
in the green light over here. Debo got the green, so I had to throw the green lights on today.
Okay, got you. You got the green. Yep, we're gonna get into all that shit. And we waiting for fucking Big Leo. Who knows? He's always fucking late. He's on slow time. I'm not gonna say his nickname, but let's just say it's gonna match. It matches his his shit. And then so today's a special episode 72, and we got a guest over here, someone who has been anxiously and patiently waiting to get on because
Get at you.
to get at me. Exactly. And so without further ado, we have the vet. What's up, dude? Oh, did he freeze?
Well, he's on vacation, so yeah, he might have some
I
choppy
shouldn't have.
Wi-Fi out there.
Oh,
You're there, but we don't
we
see you.
see him.
We got your audio.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, he doesn't want to
Okay.
show his face around here because no, I'm just kidding.
No, on my side, it looks like it's working just fine.
Yeah.
Nah, you're just a black screen, but it's cool.
You're on black
It might
screen.
clear up in a
Oh.
minute.
Yeah, it might. Anyway, so what's going on, Vince? So this is our first official meeting. How you doing? What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm good. Just
Yeah,
chilling
you
in
good?
Texas with my daughter right now.
Oh, nice.
So,
There you go.
Well, right on for joining
That's
us,
about
taking the
it.
time
Yeah,
out
thank you.
to join us.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
because
Hell,
he's been anxiously
I've been
waiting.
rocking with y'all. Yeah, I've been rocking with y'all since day one.
Oh,
So,
really?
right
Thank
on.
you.
Good shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate the
Oh,
support.
I've been getting a kick these last few years out of all the new 49er content creators that have popped up.
Oh yeah.
That was us.
So
We
what?
pupped up during the
Oh,
COVID times.
yeah. Of
Yeah.
course we did.
We just
Like everybody
we
else.
just said fuck it. You know what I mean? Let's throw
Hey,
our hat. Let's throw our name
Oh,
in the
look
hat
who we
too.
have here.
hey, I enjoy it
Oh,
because
look at
I
this guy.
I can't get enough 49er football myself, and when
Oh
I
yeah,
see
for
more and
sure.
more, when I see more and more people talking about it, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
No,
we like to
spe-
put our
it,
own. We put our own little spin on it. You know,
oh yeah,
I think a lot of the content is stale out there. You know, you got people meant. You know, they talk about
that's
stuff in
true.
the same exact delivery method. We kind of keep it
yup,
low key around here. We don't take ourselves too serious. We're not fucking experts at all. We're just fans.
oh
But
right,
we're pretty passionate about the game. We're pretty passionate about football in
yeah,
general.
that's how I am. It's like I'm not gonna sit here and talk about, oh well, I saw the all 22 yesterday, and his arm angle was this way, so that's why that pass went over there. Get the fuck out of here.
There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly, man.
Yeah, just
I
use your
don't
eyes with the
nah.
shit.
I mean, look, you could be a fan. I don't care if you look at the all 22. You're still not a damn coach, so I ain't taking your word for it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
And we don't even know what they're being instructed to do. We have general ideas of the formations
right,
and the schemes, but we don't know. You're analyzing some stuff, but you don't even know what context you're in. Like what
Yeah,
you might be running a cover
right,
three, but what kind of
and
cover three
and
were they? So we don't even know. You know,
exactly,
unless you're
and
in the clubhouse, you're not gonna know if even if you know the game very well.
true, and a lot of these people need to realize that even at these training camps, most of this is just like installing the offense and defense.
Yeah, anybody
That's
who's played
why,
football at all knows that you're not showing everything. You're trying out new things. It's a
yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh.
And that's why I think like the first day of camp when Trey went 11 for 13, and then all people were doing was crying, oh, to the running backs all day. Well, that's what they wanted to do to see how good these backs can receive.
Yeah, and on top of that,
So
Trent Williams has been out, so
that's a huge difference.
Right.
They're experimenting. They
Well,
got
all that now.
Brunskill at center. That we don't know that that's going to be the case during the regular season. Just playing around with some things to see what you can do.
I will say this: it is starting to look like Spencer Burford, the kid we drafted this year, is going to be starting at right guard. He's been there since day one of camp at right guard and hasn't really left.
Yeah, he's been on. I think they switched him out with who they switched him out with? A couple other people, but yeah, he's been mostly there. Yeah, so
yeah.
He could be there. I know he's doing decent. I mean, kind of struggling. He's a rookie.
Well,
I mean, fuck.
No, I get all that. I completely get all that. I'm just saying, as of right, if Brunskill don't start at center, we all know he's the starting right guard, no matter how good Burford looks right now.
Sure. And so,
I would prefer
all this shit. There we go. Fuck, what am I doing?
I would prefer Brunskill at right guard, especially when we play the Rams anyway, because he seems to be Aaron Donald's daddy.
It seems to be.
That's what I said. We should just play him only in the fucking Rams games. I think we've been said that shit on there because anyone else he's okay.
Yeah, he's Aaron Donald's daddy though.
He for sure.
If you watch NFL Network over the week, he was saying, I mean, what do you expect to say? Like, he hates the Niners. That's fine. We hate him too,
Of course.
So
I wouldn't expect him to like us.
He only hates us because they ain't beat us the last 3 years in the regular season.
Exactly.
And they just squeaked.
And we had him on the ropes in the championship game. We all know that, but Womack's boy came to play in the fourth quarter.
Well, it was not. Yeah, I mean, look. You say what you want about him, but really, like they D-line really dominated our O-line, like toward like the second half and especially that fourth quarter.
Okay, I get that, but how does it feel that your boy's last pass ever as a 49er was an interception?
I mean, fitting.
Weak ass Jimmy.
But we had motherfuckers on his face that whole game. That's what I'm saying. That's that was the one game where they probably out of all 6 times we beat their ass, that you know what I mean, that their D-line actually did
that
something.
Aaron Donald actually took over.
Aaron Donald, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So
I was gonna say because it wasn't their whole D-line.
It was
well, I get that too, but like that last pass that Jimmy threw, he should have taken that sack.
Oh, no doubt.
Just I mean,
that's one of the main criticisms I have is he looks like a deer in headlights when pressure comes now. Ever since the injury, he's never been the same.
Yeah, after that injury, you could tell 100% he wasn't the same. He won't move.
Mm-hmm.
And after that injury is when our offense changed a little bit, because before his injury, Kyle was calling a lot more boot plays and stuff like that. And then after his injury and Jimmy didn't want to move, we quit going to the boots and all that stuff. And that really hampered our offense.
He could have, well, it did, but there was times that we did run boots that he was just fine, that we just stopped doing this shit. Like, especially that Colts game, because that's what they were saying. Remember? Because in that first, I was
terrible in that Colts game.
Not in the first couple of drives. He was
terrible in the Tennessee game.
Well, the thing is, he limits our offense, because if you look at what Carson Wentz was doing that game, he was just throwing them up and getting pass interference calls. We don't have that option with Jimmy's our quarterback. He don't have the arm to do it. He don't have the arm to put it accurate enough to get the flag. And throw it up deep. And you're starting to see that in training camp. So let's get back to training camp. He's been throwing these nice passes, little rainbows, up to Ayuk, and Ayuk giving him a chance to high point it and make them
pass
2.
That looked good. No, he caught one fucking pass.
Did you go?
That was 2 days ago.
Did you go to the camp today, Snip?
I didn't go. I was, I didn't have no.
Ayuk's caught more than one good pass that's looked good.
No, he's caught that one that was on the side.
The 2 I'm talking about though, that one on the sideline where Trey threw it up nice, beautiful rainbow, and then there was another one I think either yesterday or the day before in the back of the end zone where he threw it up nicely, and Ayuk just goes up and high points him over Travarius Ward.
That was it. Jimmy Ward was saying today in one-on-ones Not one DB could cover Ayuk.
Mm-hmm.
Not one.
I heard.
He smoked everybody.
Yeah,
he smoked everybody.
He's been playing beast mode right now. I mean, I know it's training camp, but it's a positive thing, and you start to see some of the momentum he had coming out of second half of last season. So these are all positive signs.
Travarius Ward. I don't know if Travarius Ward is really that good.
That's Travarius Ward is good. I think he's gonna be good.
And that's good that him and Trey Lance and Ayuk is are connecting. I mean, he took advantage of that Debo, the whole situation. So I mean, Ayuk saw the opportunity and he's been balling out. I mean, we heard that before training camp they were practicing together and all that. It's good to hear that that they saw an opportunity and linked up, and they know that this is going to be a different offense that Jimmy's gone. So that's good to hear.
So actually, you know what? There's a little segment for all this here. We can continue all this, but let's just get straight to the nitty gritty, which is the biggest news. Okay, Debo signs the extension. Like, I didn't have no doubt in my mind that this motherfucker. Everyone was all tripping. Oh, he scrubbed his Instagram with Niners. Oh, it's over. I was like, first of all, he never had the leverage. But he
was playing mind games.
I think there was a little bit of fire there, though. I think he would have accepted a trade.
No, he has no leverage in that.
I think he was waiting for DK Metcalf to get signed because they got the same agent, and I think that was it. And everything was just falling. Had to fall at the right time.
Yeah, but he's got the same agent as AJ Brown, also.
Yeah, and DK.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They both.
I think it was just like a domino effect. It was just I
don't know, man. I think there might have been something actually there. But I mean, it's all worked out now, so it don't matter either way.
The only reason I say that there wasn't is because he had what leverage did Debo really have? He
none.
No, he had no leverage.
So
he had no leverage. He was still under contract, so he had no leverage.
Exactly, and so that's.
But he could have pissed us off enough to trade him, though. He could.
No, we weren't going to trade.
We didn't really.
No, we were not going to trade him. Nope. If we were going to trade him, it would have been on draft day.
What? No, the worst he could have done is sit out this season. All right, sit out this season. Go next year. All right, we'll just franchise you. You want to sit out your franchise?
It was just
mind games. I mean, in a way, he could have sat out this season. But the way the new CBA works is if a player on the last deal or last year of his deal sits out, it rolls over to next year. So it's like next year is his last year of the deal.
It's like his fourth year, yeah.
But I don't think we would have dragged it out that far. I think we would have, if it was really as bad, if it really got bad, I think we would have just traded him.
No, I don't think
But it was never as bad as the media made it out to be.
No.
But there was a little something there, though. I think there was a little bit of chippiness because he is a Jimmy guy, too. That's just my
just like
I think
maybe, but even that, I don't think.
I think the NFL just used the Debo story, just to pump the Debo story more because I mean they didn't. I'm thinking they didn't want to have a election with the whole Deshaun Watson deal.
They needed something to talk about.
Yeah, and that too. Yep, that's what it was.
So yeah,
I know. I did notice how Debo shut down. The media came out and said, Debo don't want to be a wide back. He don't want to run the ball. He just wants to receive. Debo came and shut that down and said, no, I'm here to do whatever.
Oh, going in. You're getting sucked into the matrix there, Vet. Hold on. You kind of.
I saw good. He's got that hotel Wi-Fi. We know how that shit is.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. We know all too well about that. I know. So.
hbomax was the worst, though.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
I got the fucking planes coming by.
Uh-oh. Okay.
It sounds like I'm in Call of Duty.
You still there? Do you want to can you hear us?
It's all good. He'll jump in once he's
all
right,
ready. Here. So I'm gonna take here. I'm gonna
He's there.
Got it.
Womack's still getting used to this being in charge. He's still a little rattled.
It's just we're in Matrix mode right now.
He's going through he's going through his own training camp right now.
My own training camp. So but yeah, so he signed okay. There you go.
See, he doesn't know how to react to these situations.
So
what's going on?
It'll come with time.
So basically, he signed for a little bit over what DK did, right? I think DK got
more guaranteed and more money, more guaranteed money. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a team-friendly contract.
It is. It was 3 years, and then in 3 years,
but if you look at the breakdown of it, he doesn't cost shit against the cap this season and the next season. It's all mainly in years, I think 4 and 5, I believe, or 3 and 4.
Well, it's only a 3-year extension, so
3 and 4.
it's this year and then to 2025.
No, but it isn't it an extension of, and then he was already on, so it is 4 years.
No, the extension.
2 years on top of what we already had him for.
Oh, there we go.
No, this was his last year going in.
Vet, do you got a breakdown of the contract of the Debo contract?
Okay, Debo's contract won't kick in until next season.
Yeah, it's an extension of whatever. So
Yeah.
this is 4th year, right?
He signed to the 2025.
25.
Yeah. His contract don't kick in till next year because he got to play the last year of his contract out this year.
Yep.
And they just extended. They're taking his current contract and just extending it 3 years. So
just like
his last.
Like if we would have signed Bosa this year, Bosa could play out 2 more years before the new contract would kick in.
Yeah, on his if they're doing an extension, you know what I mean? That's different than like a whole new contract. Your extension just goes. They just extend just how the wording says. They just extend the contract for however what it is. And with Debo's case, it's only 3 years, but then that's good for us too because now we really get to see if his injuries and shit start kind of creeping in like they were in the beginning too. And if it does, then
and also, if Ayuk steps up and looks like he could be a number 1 in the future, we could let Debo go when he gets near 30.
If you do that, yeah. So
which is smart when it comes to wide receivers. You don't want to keep them hanging around after 30 when they're making that much dough.
I think all these contracts need to start shifting to kind of like these short-term kind of, 2-year, 3-year.
Well, I mean, I see why a lot of these wide receivers did the 3-year deals this year because they want another payday after this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Not Debo. DK will be eligible for another payout at the age of 27. He'll probably get it before that. He'll probably get it at 26.
Right, maybe. and Debo will be eligible for one at 29.
So yeah, because they both did 3-year extensions, right? I think what was DK like 78.1, and Debo's like 78.8 or something.
They're guaranteed
something like that.
They're what I think DK's guaranteed money was 58.2 and Debo's was 58.1.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it wasn't too.
See, and I'm looking at Debo's right now, and the cap hit this year is only 6.6. Next year 8.6. This is what I was talking about. Then in 2024 it's 28 million and 25. So it's backloaded.
That's all they do. They just backload.
Okay, so if his cap hits 6.6 million this year, they might have put some of his signing bonus onto this year because Debo wasn't going to make $6 million this year. I think he was barely going to make a little over $1 million because he is a second round pick.
On his rookie contract, So now he's out of his rookie contract and onto his.
No, not yet. He's not.
Well, I think.
No. He plays this last year of his rookie contract. The new contract kicks in next year.
Yeah, I think that's like what the vet was saying. So that the 6.6, most of that hit is going to come from signing bonus.
Yeah, they just prorated the signing bonus forward to this year, and then put some next year so that it splits up the cap hit.
Okay, because it was hard for me to believe.
And he has those incentives as well.
Second round pick making $6 million a year, like.
Right. Yeah. No. It's got to be some of the signing bonus so that next year's cap hit is lower.
It's still lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it's team friendly. That's what I'm saying. It's team friendly. Years 3 and 4, I don't know. That's 28 million in year 3 for Debo.
Sure.
That's
I don't know.
a lot.
I guess in this market though, is it really that much? I mean, when you got all these wide receivers making dough, I mean, it's not really that much.
I mean, you're talking Tyreek made like fucking 20 something. You know what I mean? Tyreek and
what I want to see
crazy motherfuckers
as far as these contracts go, and a lot of fans saying, "Oh, it's too much for this player and that player." What I want to see first is how much with this new TV deal is this salary cap really going to explode next year?
And it will.
I think, doesn't it go up? Yeah, I think it goes up
every year.
It goes up. It'll go up.
Yeah.
It's going up, but I want to know how much because that's when the TV deal kicks in next year.
Oh, it's definitely going to go up. I mean, shit, you talking probably, I wouldn't be surprised if you see not 100 million, but if you see somewhere probably between 50 and, you know what I mean? around 50, maybe 60, 70.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't see it blowing up quite 100 mil yet.
No, not 100, but it's gonna be up there though. Because this year went up. Because it went up. How much did it went up this year? Because I know that's what helped us out a little bit, especially with the contract that fucking Jimmy had, and for us to sign everyone, the from last year to this year went up quite a bit. So
yeah, that's another thing that didn't get me about some of these fans. They were like, "Well, we got to cut Jimmy to sign Debo," and I'm like, "No, we don't, because Debo has to play on his rookie deal this year, and his contract wouldn't kick in until next year when Jimmy's 100% off the books, whether we trade him this year or let him go."
Well, as long as Jimmy isn't on the first game here on the first game of the season, his contract ain't. You know what I mean? So we have until
nothing's
the first
guaranteed
game or before the first game. Then his contract will be guaranteed. But before that, we can cut him or trade him, do whatever.
I think I just saw a couple hours ago that Seattle, the Giants, and I can't remember what other team are probably going to be the top 3 teams that are going to be in the mix for Jimmy.
I would throw in, the Browns as well. Now with the whole news with
Deshaun Watson. I don't think the Browns are. They got
not the Browns.
I will be.
I mean, 6 games. We get into that too. We get into that later too. Don't even worry about it.
Well, a 6, but if the NFL gets their way, and they're going to end up having him on an indefinite suspension.
So
I would say he's going to be gone at least a year.
Yeah, the NFL's trying to get that ruling overturned so they could suspend him a full year.
Yeah. And then Deshaun Watson's going to appeal that, and that might end up going to court and all that. So
I mean,
I won't be surprised if the Browns are. I mean, and then didn't Jimmy get some? Wasn't Jimmy on the field throwing? I think
he
I
has
some
been.
video today.
He's throwing, he's full throwing. He's throwing like deep balls.
I just don't see the Browns because they already got Jacoby Brissett, and is Jimmy that much of an upgrade over Jacoby Brissett? Maybe a little bit passing wise.
I would say yes.
No.
I would say in the same ballpark.
I don't know. Jacoby Brissett
but Jacoby Brissett, what are you paying Jacoby Brissett? Nowhere near what you're gonna be paying Jimmy G.
Yeah,
even if they reduce his contract, he's still gonna be around 14 million, even if they redo his contract somehow.
Possibly. I mean, any team that trades for him can do whatever they want with his contract. They can redo it because it's not guaranteed.
Well, that's why, yeah. So they'll do a sign and trade or some shit like that. You know what I mean? They'll sign him to a new contract and then trade him out for whatever else, if worse comes to worse. Because
we'll see.
I just don't understand why. Okay, this is the shit that don't get me. Like, you want to get something for him, but all right, let's say if you don't, why are you gonna? I mean, just fucking cut him. Like, are you trying to really get a comp pick? Because I think that's what they were trying to do. Oh, we'll just get a comp pick, a 3rd round comp pick, which like really ain't shit.
Bro, I honestly don't know what the fuck they're trying to do with him.
I don't either.
Me personally, I think they overvalued him.
That's what I think.
We've all said that. They just overdid that shit.
And they tend to do that with our players. I mean, it's guys you go after, you draft, or you get in free agency. I guess Lynch and Shanny, I kind of feel like they do that a little bit too much.
Yeah. They overvalue players sometimes.
Sometimes. Shit.
I'm not going to say every time.
You gave Zane, what was it? What the fuck? What was that goofy fuck that we signed that didn't play shit? Fucking Richburg. They gave his ass a fucking boatload of money.
Richburg.
Fucking nothing. Like,
he got hurt. Well, he got hurt. That was injury.
He's been hurt for like 2 years though. That fucking.
He wasn't worth that much.
No, he wasn't worth that much.
And
but at the same time,
what's his name? Alexander. What's his name?
Yeah.
No,
Quan Alexander.
Yeah, I think that was.
Me and Womack hated the Quan Alexander pick.
But see, with Richburg, I'll agree we did pay him too much, but at the same time,
we did need. I
don't think anybody could have thought that when he got hurt, it was going to be career ending.
Yeah, it was kind of some fluke shit.
Yeah, but we knew. Yeah. But he was already kind of injured anyway, though. But he really didn't do shit. He wasn't even that great of a fucking center.
But at the time, it was a need. So I mean, you can't fault too much on that. The McKinnon one is questionable because you can find a decent scat back pretty much any time,
and you don't got to pay him that much goddamn money. That was ridiculous.
That was way too much.
That was questionable.
So. He wasn't really injury prone though, so I understand that. But still, I wouldn't pay that motherfucker no $25 million.
But McKinnon, no, there's no way you ever pay a running back that's not your number one that much money.
Not at all.
Ever.
Yeah, and I mean they were doing. Of course, they were planning to use him in the passing game. You know, I'm a little bit perplexed as to why we don't get better receiving backs. In Shanahan's offense, I feel like we could get some better receiving backs.
Hey, look, from
backs.
Now, I don't know how true a lot of these are. I haven't been to camp. Well, I don't even live in California. But anyway, from what I've been reading, that kid, Jordan Mason, we picked up as an undrafted free agent, looks like the best receiving back in camp right now.
Who is this guy? Where is he from?
He's undrafted.
Georgia Tech, I think it was.
Okay. Yeah, something like that. He was undrafted, but
Trey Sermon is doing it big.
Trey Sermon,
he's practice squad, dude. We're getting all that shit.
We'll see. Maybe he might be practice squad, or
it's crowded though.
I mean, he could bump Jeff Wilson.
Wasn't Jeff Wilson?
Look, if he offers more all around, especially in the passing game, than Jeff Wilson does, he could end up bumping him.
Yeah, I could see it. I feel like that's been a missing ingredient in Shanahan's offense. We haven't really, his tenure here, we have never really had a decent. I mean, right, decent, but never like a real receiving back.
They try to breed, right? They try to with Hasty. So I mean, I don't know how much. But
I mean, they're not really hard to come by scat backs. I'm shocked that he hasn't really gone out to get one either through the draft or free agency.
No, so who the fuck?
But whatever. I mean, that's neither here nor there. Just an observation.
I think our running game is now. Yeah, we run the outside zone, but I honestly think we might go a little more inside zone this year, and that's just because of Anthony Lynn.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Good. Well, he's going to make a big difference, especially in the run. I mean, he used to run for us, right? He used to be a fucking Niner fucking running back. I think Super Bowl year too, right? So,
how much do you think they'll use Anthony Lynn though? Do you think he's going to be like?
He's assistant head coach.
Yeah, he is.
And he's running backs coach right now.
That's nice.
Yeah, so.
Because Bobby Turner took some time off.
Yeah, he's got like some.
I'm not sure if he retired.
No, it's some health shit, I think is what it was. It's something with his health.
Yeah. But I haven't heard any retirement talk about him. I know he stepped away.
Yeah, he's just taking a little breather, I think.
I mean, hell, the guy is 77.
Yeah, he old as shit. So rather than having fucking Jimmy Ray out there.
But yeah, I really loved the Anthony Lynn pickup on the coaching staff.
Yes.
Yeah, that was A+.
Yep.
Especially when you lost Mike McDaniel to go out and get somebody who's got experience as a head coach and got experience with some mobile quarterbacks, Tyrod Taylor out there and
essentially came up in this league as a running back in the Mike Shanahan system.
Yeah, I think this is a nice signing.
Yeah, so he has all of that.
Yeah, and hopefully not Melvin Gordon. Trey Sermon shines in this because because Lynn does have experience with Melvin Gordon, who's pretty much the same body frame, body type, similar type of running back. So I think that was amongst their
I think Sermon would be fine. I just think that people are jumping the gun on him too much. And plus, you don't fucking cut or get rid of no third round running back just after fucking.
And on top of that, you never know what Shanahan's going to do with the running back carries distribution. So he may get the lion's share of carries this year. You never fucking know what Shanahan's going to do.
Injury-wise too.
And I like the fact that we got some bigger, more physical type of backs with him.
Bigger backs, yes.
So when the fourth quarter,
got some big boys back there.
Yeah, you give Trey Lance a solid running game, some guys to wear down the defense, and I think that's going to be another tool to help out.
And some more extra blockers
running the play actions better, which I thought we should have done more last year. Hopefully, we have the horses to be able to pull that off better, and Shanahan actually pulls the trigger on some of these play action passes.
I am going to say this much: I don't think any team in the league, with the way our defense is set up and our running game, wants to see the 49ers offense with the downfield passing game. You don't want to see it.
Womack doesn't want to see it.
Womack's already ate it.
Yeah, and fucking Lance can fucking complete fucking half.
And we
his
got
throws. I'll be
receipts.
surprised.
Hold on. Let me ask you some questions, Womack. What is it going to take for you to back off Trey Lance?
Hold on.
Let's say
he said, hold on.
We get to
give me your
that.
criteria for the first 4 weeks. What do you need to see out of Trey?
Look, I'm gonna get into all that in just a minute. Let me go all this other bullshit.
I better not see with a Trey Lance jersey either, you damn jinx.
Nah, I ain't gonna wear that fucking over. Nah, anyone who wears a Jeff Garcia jersey is fucking trash, okay? Get out of here.
What are you talking about?
Jeff Garcia ain't trash.
I'm not a big Garcia guy, but
what the fuck did he do?
I wouldn't say he was trash, but he wasn't the best QB.
He was solid.
He was decent. He was a good little bridge quarterback after Steve, the unexpected Steve Young
bridge
retired.
That's a whole other conversation.
I mean, he was supposed to be a bridge, but we never would have waited like.
He's a bridge for Cody Pickett.
Get Alex.
Went through what 12 to 15 quarterbacks before Kaepernick.
Yeah, went through a little Washington Redskins.
He was a bridge for Karmazi, but that never happened. So.
Should stop.
Anyway, so
no, but yeah, give me your criteria for what.
I'll give it to you in a little bit. I want to get into this other shit, which is
this
shit. I want to talk about this shit. I want to talk about this fucking brawl that's going on over here because as soon as the pads came on, the fucking shit got into it, and it was between Fred Warner and Ayuk. And the backstory with this shit, okay, is so Fred Warner supposedly has been fucking with Ayuk for a little while now going on. So
that's cool.
I think this is what it is. And what he's saying is, well, I see so much potential in this guy. I think you just got to nudge him. And basically he's saying, I just want to fuck with him a little bit. Just kind of bring the fucking dog on more. But me, that just says that, you know what? I see what you're doing, but you a little bitch. So I'm just going to fuck with you and hopefully get that bitch.
I mean, remember, he started the season. Last year, started the season last year in the doghouse and all that shit, you know. And we were, there was, so, you know,
he heard a lot of shit.
I'm pretty sure he's like, telling them like, yo, we're not going through that shit like, what we did last season. So,
sure.
I mean, which is good. You want that, and it just shows you that Fred Warner is a leader. He's already, trying to get everybody pumped up. That's all. I haven't seen huge, major.
And the crazy thing about the square up was Fred hit another receiver and Ayuk stuck up for him.
There you go.
That showed some leadership right there.
So Fred Warner he's just being an animal fucking out there out of control.
And you know what a lot of people don't understand is you don't have to get along with every fucking person on your team. There's a lot of teams that behind the scenes don't even fucking get along. Like Barry Bonds and Jeff Kent were stopping each other.
It's all good, yeah.
Yeah, I like the physical. I like the physical
shit
that Warner brings. I like that he's toughening him up a little bit. Iron sharpens.
I don't mind
on Steve Young's car. Come on.
I don't mind if training camp gets a little chippy at times.
No, it does.
And it always does. Every
right.
Gets chippy.
And the pads came on too, so that's another thing. So now you're able to fucking get, you know what I mean? Before you just like two-hand touching motherfuckers and just
now you can lick them.
Now you can, get stick on one time. So so that's supposedly what I think that's what it was. So Warren's been fucking with him for a little bit, and Ayuk was like, I had enough of this, man, and so
that's good. We needed to wake up anyway. The offense was a little bit sluggish.
Yeah,
I'm sure they were frustrated with the defense been sticking on them.
I mean, you do got to think of it this way too. This offense is going against the top 3 defense every single day, and they're not number 3. And they're not number 3.
Are you listening to that, Womack? Did you hear that?
This shit.
Did you understand what he just said?
Listening.
Top 3, and we ain't 3.
Well,
I heard Bosa's having a beast as training camp too.
Well, Trent Williams has been absent too.
Well, no.
I saw somewhere
Friday.
Either today or yesterday, Bosa beat Williams with some inside stab move and just went right by him.
Yeah, I'm hearing he's beast. He's straight beast mode right now.
I heard Drake Jackson's been impressive as well.
Yeah, he's looking really good.
Who?
I mean, he beat
Drake Jackson.
Is it really?
The Drake Jackson. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put a little bit in for him at 25-1 odds for Rookie of the Year just for the hell of it.
Yeah, that might be a smart one.
I mean, look, I look at it like this as far as the D line and pass rushers go. Anybody we pick up, I'm not going to complain about because we got Chris Kasarik. if we didn't have Kusarek, I'd be a little worried about some of these signings.
Well, I like
the Kerry Hyder signing again. They should have never let him go in the first place.
Right.
Well, we do got good D-line depth because when Kusarek was in Detroit, he didn't do fucking shit over there for them dudes. So, you know what I mean? It could have been with the players that he had, you know. So, but I know
that was Hyder.
Well, I think he found the right scheme, and yeah, we do got some horses.
And in Detroit, before Hyder got with us, Detroit was Hyder's best season under Kusarek.
Oh, Kerry Hyder, yeah, for sure. So, like I said, he didn't. I don't know what the hell he really did on the Lions D line. He didn't really do that much, but he came.
Watch, I bet. Arden Key falls off the planet in Jacksonville without Kusarek.
Possibly.
Arden Key
might be.
But Jacksonville got pretty decent D line. They got a decent front.
They got
but Arden. I'll tell you this much: Arden Key ain't gonna live up to $7 million a year.
Yeah, he's not going to be as good as it with us. I think he can still be decent, but yeah, there'll be a drop off for sure. I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
So
that's how a lot of these guys seem to be.
Good. Well, good. Since we're into it,
so Hurst is out for the season. Is that the case?
Yeah, he's out. They signed
torn bicep.
Maurice Hurst.
Yeah, they signed somebody.
Some goofball. Who knows?
His problem.
Oh, they picked up Akeem Spence.
Yeah, where the fuck that is? I don't know who the fuck that.
Where's he from?
I think he's a 9-year vet.
He's played on like 3 or 4 teams. I think he started in Chicago. He's played in Detroit. He's played in Seattle. He's played on a bunch of teams.
Yeah, he's one of the movers. So good. So now we're talking about it. Any camp standouts that you guys are? We mentioned Bosa. You mentioned.
It's been such a short period. But
so far,
hey, Danny Gray's looked really good.
Danny Gray, I've heard as well. Yep.
Danny Gray, yeah, I know he didn't really have too well of a practice. I was reading today's practice. He had. I don't think he had any catches today.
Was it yesterday or the day?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday or the day before, though. He caught like three deep bombs, mossed somebody along the sideline. Danny Gray's looking really good.
But Charvarius Ward, who Womack was kind of hating on a few minutes ago.
Yeah, Ward's
been looking hating. I was just,
to be honest, I think the whole secondary's been looking really good.
Yeah. Even Jimmy Ward, and I'm not a Jimmy Ward guy, but I've heard he's been pretty good at practice.
And Hufunga's looking like he's going to be our starting strong safety. So,
which is good. Again, playing around that line, I thought he was, if that was a position to be along that line and kind of, you know what I mean, on that kind of second level, kind of roaming around.
Yeah.
There. I thought that was probably the best.
Like a box safety?
Yeah, exactly. And just run around there. I didn't think he was like fast enough. Well, I mean, I guess I'm probably wrong.
I worry about his coverage.
Yeah, that was my only thing with him was the coverage. His
I think he's a playmaker though, but just like hopefully we can disguise him enough where he's not in man. You know, he won't be man to man anyway. We're his own team for the most part.
But
But as far as like I said, his position, if you get him around, like you said, like playing around the box, bring him up on sound blitzes, and maybe even be maybe a weak side linebacker on a play or two or something like that.
The one thing I do want to see is how we mix and match our secondary players when Jason Verrett's in there. Is he going to stay outside?
Right?
Yes, not yet. He's just about back. But is he going to play outside and Mosley kick inside, or will he kick inside and keep Mosley out?
Well, that's a good question because he's coming off that injury. When you play in the slot or you play nickel, there's a lot more to cover than when you're on the outside. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's not a whole lot of movement when you're on the outside. You just kind of stick to one area. Where you know what I mean, as a slot, you got to cover inside, you got to cover outside, you know what I mean. There's a lot more shit going on. And coming off his injury, I don't know, you know what I mean. Maybe they do just put him outside just because it's probably a little bit more easier to handle. You don't have to do a lot of reactionary hit, and you don't have as much help on the slot. You know what I mean? Like you get burnt in the slot. It's like it's daylight everywhere.
Oh shit! Maybe I'm late with this, but you guys know that Jordan Matthews tore his ACL.
Tore his ACL,
Yes,
out for the season.
I heard about that late. Yeah, I didn't see it until this evening sometime.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks because he was actually doing. I
heard he was making some noise.
He's
I heard
doing
he
pretty
was.
decent.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I could see him do if he was healthy, being a little bit of a factor at tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? Our top 3 tight ends are Kittle, Warner, and Dwelly, or do you think Dwelly or Warner get overtaken by somebody like Tyler Croft or something?
I
could see Tyler Croft maybe swooping on Dwelly's spot.
I don't know, but Dwelly's not even that bad though. You know what I mean? Because once he's filling in for Kittle a couple times.
Croft, when he was in Buffalo,
sometimes you just
was
don't hear him.
Pretty good. Now that was years ago and injuries ago, but Croft as a receiving tight end was pretty solid. I remember in fantasy football, he used to put up some numbers for down the line dude, like a low on the depth chart dude, but he was decent as a pass receiving tight end. So I could see him possibly.
Or you might take Warner's spot because I mean I don't know.
Warner's a good blocker though, right? I think he's pretty.
Isn't Warner hurt right now? Isn't Charlie Warner hurt right now though?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if he is or not.
I wish we would have solidified the tight end position a little more over these last couple of years. The second guy.
Should have got Kyle Pitts.
No way. Get out of here.
No.
Instead of Trey, that's another little shot he likes to take at Trey. Who would trade up to the third spot to pick a fucking tight end?
Yeah, Charlie Warner is is currently on the POP list.
Okay, that's what I thought.
For muscle surgery.
He's
been seen running on the sidelines though.
Any timeline for a return though?
Just that he's been seen running on the sidelines. That's all. Today.
I don't know what Croft's got left in the tank. I know he's probably a little bit up there in age now, but
I
think as a second tight end, as a second receiving tight end, I think he can contribute a little bit possibly. We'll see.
And they also got Troy Fumagalli too.
Where's he from?
On that tight end.
He came out of Wisconsin when he came out of the draft, but I think Dallas had him last. Was it Dallas or someone else? New England?
Tennessee? Was it Tennessee? No, I don't know.
I think he played.
I think he came out from Denver, right? No, tripping.
I know he played in New England.
I don't know too much. I don't know too much about that fucking dude.
I did. I checked him out when he was coming out of Wisconsin.
Both you guys are right. He's from New England and Denver.
Okay.
Two of his teams.
Okay.
Patriots was the latest, and then Broncos, Texans, and
Houston as well.
He started at Broncos.
There you go.
Good Lord.
You've been everywhere.
6'6", 248, so he's got good size for a tight end.
Oh, yeah.
Came out in the 2018 NFL draft, 5th round pick.
But yeah, I do.
Out of Wisconsin.
I do agree. I think we should have addressed tight end. I was hoping we'd address tight end in this draft.
Yeah, me too.
That was always an area. Just because, I mean, Dwelly and Warner, Kate, whatever. But if you get someone a little more dynamic than those guys, it definitely fucking help out. Kind of like the Vernon and Delaney fucking dynamic, because that shit was fucking.
I thought Dwelly did pretty good that year when Kittle was hurt. I think it was 2 years ago.
That was a Super Bowl year, yeah.
And
I know one of them games against Arizona, Dwelly had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that was the 2019.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then they kind of just stopped throwing him the ball. I don't know if he wasn't getting open. I didn't go back and look at the all-22, but it seemed like they just stopped throwing it to him after he was doing all right for a while.
Well, you ain't gonna throw it to Dwelly when you got fucking Debo and all them. So.
Yeah, but Debo wasn't that dude back then. He was good.
That was rookie Debo.
He was.
That's why we went out to get Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel, yeah, that was with that. But Debo was good once we got him. Like Debo was doing his thing. He just wasn't ready for that top dog spot yet. That's
right.
Good, so
we're looking at Tyler Croft real quick. I pulled up some of his stats. One of the years I was talking about, 2017, he was with Cincinnati. His best year was he had 7 TDs that year, 404 receiving yards.
Well, that's decent for a backup.
That was 5 years ago though, and I know he's had some injuries.
Right.
In Buffalo, he had a season where he had 3 TDs. So I mean, but I think Shanahan's really great with tight ends.
Yeah.
So I think in our offense, look at Austin. What the hell is his name? The guy in
Austin
Atlanta.
Hooper.
Austin Hooper. Ever since Shanahan left, he never did shit after that. He went to Cleveland.
Right.
He didn't do shit. He flamed out. So Shanahan is really good at getting
Yeah,
tight ends wide
Baker.
open. He does that with Kittle as well. Kittle, a lot of his plays are wide open plays.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking Kittle, but Shanahan I think does heighten.
Yeah, he schemes a lot of shit open.
Yeah,
he schemes a lot of stuff open.
So hopefully Croft can be, we don't need him to be a star, but 4 or 5 TDs a year. That would be great for us.
And then let's see some other standouts. The entire defense.
Yeah, whole defense has been
the front
linebacker. I would say linebackers are best position, right?
D-line and linebacker.
Well, D-line, but after D-line, I'd say linebacker.
I think I would go linebacker over D-line because all three of them.
D-line.
Yeah, they are all.
Yeah, but once you get past all three, what you got though? But once you
got
past,
Bosa, and then what do you got? Armstead. He's your second best, technically.
And then fucking Kinlaw, Mr. Injury guy.
We haven't seen enough, so that's what I'm saying. I would personally say linebackers.
But then we got Hyder back, and then we got Bosa, and then Drake Jackson, and then
we haven't seen any of those dudes out there yet. We've seen a full season.
You still got a Menahue.
He didn't do too bad,
but we haven't seen it yet. What I'm saying is we've seen those three guys out there be ball hawk beasts.
I have a question about linebacker because I think I read something today. Is Aziz hurt?
No. So what happened was and we touched on that last episode too. If you want to tune in and watch the last episode, just fucking around. He collided with I think Juice.
Never gave this guy any power.
I'm not talking about from the Fred Warner thing. Like, somebody said somebody started today for first team defense in Aziz's spot or something.
They're probably just giving him rest.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know he had a collision with Juice. He had a collision with Juice. I think in that first practice, but that's all I've heard of him. That he kind of went down. Everyone was tripping that it was probably rib injury, but he just got the win knocked out.
So our first preseason game's coming up, huh?
Quick on the
next week.
12.
The 12th.
Okay.
Starting fast too, huh?
Yeah.
So,
next Friday,
and we only got 3 as opposed to 4. Which is pretty good. I mean, that's enough, right?
That's plenty, man. I think the preseason is so ridiculous to have 4 games when you're only.
It's only 3, right?
I would like to see the rosters expanded so that you don't have to have all these huge cuts and all this.
Well, they were supposed to, weren't they? Because
I think they did expand it by a couple, but I mean, I don't know. I think that 3 games should be plenty. Because you don't even play your starters all those minutes anyway.
I mean, they want to add more games to the regular season. The roster should expand to match that.
Exactly.
That's just how it should be.
And then with super ooper duper fucking wild card weekend and shit like that, you would think they'd because of that too, all these fucking games, extra games and shit being played, or more teams in the fucking playoffs.
Right.
I'm not a fan of this new format either. This playoff format.
No,
I think the top 2 seeds should get in the bye week.
Yeah.
So there goes that. So to wrap up all the shit, so far we kind of touched into it. So what are your impressions of training camp as a whole so far about what this Niners team is looking like? Are you liking what you're kind of hearing and seeing?
Yes.
As far as are you?
Yes.
What are you liking, Vet? Let me ask you. What are you liking so far? You said the defense, right? Anything?
I am liking what I am hearing out of the secondary, to be honest with you, because I didn't expect to be getting this much hype from the secondary this early.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't. And then I'm also liking how on the offense, Brandon Ayuk's stepping up. Not only is he looking good as far as the catches he's making, but it seems like he's taking on more of a leadership role this year, and he's starting to train some of the younger receivers. So, he just seems to be stepping into a bigger role all around the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need that.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Debo can't keep doing it all by himself. I mean, fuck, like
right.
Because that was
now. I will say this:
was stepping up a little bit.
I will say this, Jawan Jennings, get your head out of your asshole because I hear you keep dropping shit.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I was gonna say. You're right about that. Keep going. I know exactly what you're saying.
I don't think he's gone, but he needs to straighten that shit out.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's gonna be all right, but he is what he is. He's like a third on the depth chart kind of guy.
Right.
Kind of overachieved maybe a little bit last year, but I think
there's these 5-yard rocket balls.
He doesn't have the huge separation either.
All these fucking wobblers.
No, he doesn't.
Catch.
He uses his body more.
He needs to make these catches because of the type of receiver that he's going to be.
Right.
It's hard to catch when the ball fucking does nothing but wobble around. Fucking hard enough to catch this motherfucker shit.
Well, then Jimmy need to quit throwing wobbly ass passes, huh?
No, that wasn't
Hey, Manning made a pretty good career with some ducks out there. So
hey, your new favorite Brock Purdy needs to get his shit together.
Shit, Brock is a better completion percentage than fucking Lance. I know that.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Wow.
So that's
man, Brock Purdy won't even make it off the practice squad.
Shit, he should. He should be fucking. Sudfeld should be quarterback one. Fucking from what I'm seeing. This fucking.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Man.
So my impression
is Skip Bayless here.
So my impression
is he's going to start talking about Tom Brady.
So the D line's cool, the Av line, but once again, here we go talking about the impressions. This motherfucker, your boy. This dude.
So you haven't liked
every fucking practice.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe aside
you haven't liked
good plays.
You haven't liked the deep passes. You haven't liked those deep passes.
Deep passes the way you've been driving. You see what he's doing today. He fucking could have hit a deep pass. What the fuck today?
You don't like the deep passes, though, right?
Okay, but
deep
what did he?
Don't mean shit if they don't fucking get completed.
Okay, I got a question for you. What did he do in red zone period? 100% completion percentage. How about that?
Oh, what? Like fucking 2 throws?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that's all they. No, it doesn't.
That's where you make your money.
See, you're not understanding. Like we was
talking
down
to the red zone is what
no, like we was talking earlier. We don't know what they're wanting these guys to run through in these practices. Yes, okay, 2 throws. Then they gave the quarterback the other quarterback some throws. What I think they're trying to do with Trey Lance, the kid's got the playbook down.
I heard, yeah.
But they're not trying to overload him and overwork him with every single thing in one day.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, Womack is so focused on this completion percentage thing.
3 of 9
when you're throwing 5-yard passes, you're going to have a higher completion percentage than a guy who's throwing 40-yard balls.
And he's going to get it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and he's going to get it.
Stats for Tuesday. 3 of 9, 1
still
touchdown.
Just worried about what type of shoes Trey Lance is wearing.
Yeah, he's just worried about how he's going to diminish Trey. He's just looking for ways to pick.
Hey, look, you can diminish him because
this dude ain't accurate.
Hey, look, because from
holds on to the ball, he fucking scrambles around like
holding on to the ball.
Yeah, he holds on to the ball.
You seen him scrambling already? Damn.
Yeah, he's a scrambler.
Right.
Where did you see all this?
No, he hasn't.
He's looking down the field and getting out of the pocket and
Trey Lance
apparently to make plays.
Hang on. Apparently, you didn't hear what Trent Williams said.
What else is he gonna say? I don't listen to nothing that fucking players say. If you gotta tell me all this fucking bullshit.
No, Trent. Trent Williams said because he's played with this type of quarterback before in RG3, and he said, he said one thing he likes about Trey Lance is he knows he can scramble, but that is not his first thing. He wants to throw from the pocket before he decides to take off.
Yeah, and can't complete shit. So there you go.
Okay. Okay. All right. We'll see.
And I've already said, I don't know if you agree with me on this, Vet. I feel that Trey is going to be more the cut of Russell Wilson and a Ben Roethlisberger, where he's really great at improvising and making plays when they break down.
I could see that.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be this. He could be. I don't think he's going to be like
Kaepernick tuck and run.
No, I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to be like a cerebral Peyton Manning type where he's
Oh no.
picking them.
No. I don't think anybody expects him to be that
What the
far
hell are we expecting
advanced.
this fucking dude's gonna do?
Not advanced like that right now.
Womack,
Could he grow in?
You wouldn't take a
he
Ben
grow?
Roethlisberger or Russell Wilson?
Hey, could he grow into something
because
like
they
that
play more
over
games
his
than this
career?
motherfucker. But what you guys got to understand is this motherfucker played 1 year in a trash ass fucking division against no competition doing nothing.
There we go.
All right.
Like
that's
1
fine.
year. You know, motherfucker who played only 1 year and fucking got drafted, like fucking Mitch Trubisky. What the fuck he did?
Okay, but I got a question for you.
Fucking team.
I got a question for you. Name one other quarterback out of that draft class that took more snaps under center than Trey Lance. Go.
More snaps? What? Everybody did, but look at that situation.
No, wrong. Mac Jones only played in shotgun. Justin Fields took like maybe a total of 20 snaps from under center his whole college career.
Yeah.
What'd you say about Mac Jones? Because you say you take him over Trey last week.
Went to the Pro Bowl, so not that that means anything, but still, he went to the Pro Bowl.
And you're still on record saying you would take Mac Jones right now. Over Trey.
I would take Mac Jones over Trey Lance.
I wouldn't, because he gives you the same thing we're seeing with Jimmy.
Yeah, he's a Jimmy clone.
Yeah, but he's a better version of it because.
Oh my God,
he's better than Jimmy. Jimmy looked better. Jimmy looked better than Mac when he was in New England. I'll tell you that.
Look, I need somebody that could push the ball downfield and outside the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could do it, but will he? Is the thing. He's not accurate enough to do this shit. Yeah, he's got the arm. He's capable of doing it, but the fucking numbers show even he wasn't accurate even in college.
Let me get back to my question.
Hang on. Did you just say he wasn't accurate in college? Didn't he have north of 65% completion percentage?
Yeah, you see what the fuck he was throwing these only wide open motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. That motherfucker did not get challenged at all.
But couldn't you say that about any college quarterback coming out? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
What?
Yes, you can.
Trevor Lawrence beat fucking Alabama.
You think what did Trevor Lawrence have to work?
They were fucking throwing the wide open. Fuck no.
Trevor Lawrence had one of the best receiving cores.
Didn't 2 or 3 of his guys go first round?
The best, and the whole fucking Alabama defense that year fucking went on the goddamn NFL. So what are we talking about?
So you're saying Justin Fields wasn't throwing the wide open players?
Fuck no, not as wide open as these.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
If you see all the throws that Trey Lance fucking did, everyone was fucking wide open. There was not.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Really? Are we sure about that? Are we sure about that? There was a lot of wide open fucking throws at this.
But I would argue that's the case with a lot of these college quarterbacks.
No,
it throughout the history of the game.
Not against.
Look at Gino Torretta, man. He won the fucking Heisman. What did he ever do?
But not against these big time fucking programs. But he wasn't playing against fucking Appalachian fucking State.
All right, McNair went to Appalachian State. McNair is pretty good quarterback.
And McNair was a fucking 3-year starter over there. He wasn't a one.
So you're penalizing him because of COVID.
I'm penalizing him because the motherfucker only played one goddamn fucking year against goddamn nobody. That's what I'm penalizing.
Okay, but does he have the athletic ability and the attributes you're looking for in a quarterback? Does he have the height?
Everyone has
have the
athletic ability. What the fuck? That don't mean nothing.
No, they don't. Nobody.
None of them have the athletic ability.
Eric Crouch fucking had athletic ability. Look at the fuck this dude did.
But not the arm talent that Trey Lance has.
Jim Druckenmiller had a fucking good arm. Look what the fuck how'd that help him?
He had a strong arm. I wouldn't say he had a good arm.
Yeah, fuck. What do you think Trey Lance got? You don't got to.
So are you calling? Are you saying Trey Lance is a bust already?
I'm saying he's a bust.
Okay, let me ask you.
Okay,
you said you were going to answer my question.
Clip this.
What question? What is the question? Please. This is what y'all been waiting for. Come on.
What is it going to take? What is it going to take for you? Let's just say the first 4 weeks. What do you need to see out of Trey Lance so you stop criticizing? What do you need to see stat-wise? TDs, interceptions, wins.
Yeah, I need to see his ass fucking win. Of course.
I want to hear your criteria.
Criteria? Fucking at least fucking 60%. At least 60%.
So you're stuck. Like I said, you're stuck on that. Okay.
Well, yeah, you need to be. What fucking successful quarterback
you
know that doesn't fucking that throws under 60%? What successful quarterback has ever fucking thrown under 60%?
Cam Newton.
Yeah, and what the fuck has Cam
won to a Super Bowl?
And
won MVP.
Right.
Yeah, but he don't got no fucking championships to show for this shit. This is what it's all about.
I'm not saying that, but you said successful. Successful doesn't always mean championships.
Yes, well, what does it mean then?
Oh my God!
I mean, I would say Cam had a pretty successful career for the most part. He tailed off towards the end of his career,
and I think and I think Cam only had 2 seasons where he threw above 60%.
Yeah,
or something like that.
And he's been fucking running a lot, right? Probably one of the greatest running backs. But where has that fucking got him besides one Super Bowl that he lost?
I mean, so you're saying he took the Panthers to a Super Bowl. Come on, bro.
Yeah, Panthers had a good defense that fucking year though too. Just saying. Yeah, it's a pretty stout D-line.
I agree with the SF comic. Boo Womack.
Womack's not even posting the comments.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see the comments.
Get this guy off the mic. Get him off.
You know what? You
get him off the power. He got too much power now that he's in control.
Stop making fun.
Yeah. Well, instead of talking on the sidelines, I sent you a link to Mr. SF Comic Book Company.
Look,
so yeah.
Like I said,
what would it take for me? I'll tell you what it would take. Okay, fucking make good fucking reads, throw the ball fucking accurately, don't fucking rocket ball motherfuckers fucking 5-10 yards. That fucking you don't need that shit. And
all right, but we need something you can actually judge. So let's give us stats.
So you can fucking judge. You can judge that.
You argue your way out of that shit. So let's go with stats
and that's
what kind of stats? What kind of stats?
You tell me. You tell me.
Okay, so you got to be so you if you're supposed to be better than Jimmy, you got to fucking do better than Jimmy numbers. If you can do better than Jimmy numbers,
I don't think that's that hard to do.
And at least
that's not going to be challenging for him.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see.
Okay, what numbers? Interceptions.
So Jimmy was 68%.
No. Get off that completion percentage because Jimmy throws 5-yard routes.
You just told me stats. I'm giving you stats.
So you're going basically off of just completion percentage.
If you can go completion percentage, 68%,
over 3,800 yards. Of course, you're going to have a higher percentage
if you can
when
go
he's throwing 5-yard passes and another guy's throwing
3,800 yards. You can't just keep doing 3,800 yards by throwing little rinky-dink shit and hoping your receivers fucking go. You ain't going to get 3,800 yards like that. You got to be fucking throwing the ball.
When you have Debo breaking 5-yard routes to 80 yards, yes, you will.
Yeah, but not all the fucking time, though.
A lot of the time.
You gotta go.
It was the majority of time.
You got to go. Get out of here.
Kittle as well. 10-yard route, 50 yards.
You got
to be accurate. You got to be accurate. You got to be able to throw to motherfuckers that aren't.
And you would say Jimmy's you would say Jimmy's accurate? You would say Jimmy was accurate last year?
He was accurate enough.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Look,
you're fucking accurate enough.
Hey, didn't Jimmy throw for 3,700 yards throwing rinky-dink passes?
No. Not all rinky-dink. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to get that many.
Hang on.
Completely rinky-dink fucking passes. Like, you ain't. You're not
98%.
You got to at least fucking go hit. On what?
On Jimmy's rinky-dink passes, because he don't push the ball downfield for shit.
He's made a lot of fucking 15, 20, 30 yards. He's done a lot of fucking.
Those were all.
Maybe not consistently fucking just thrown all over the yard, but I mean, he fucking hit a lot of them.
You're thinking the games that you got in mind are the ones when he first started, those 5 games he started the season, and then maybe
even the Super Bowl year.
That first couple of games.
Even the Super Bowl year.
Super Bowl year. What did he do in the playoffs?
Dominant, though.
What did he do Super Bowl year in the playoffs?
Nothing.
What you mean? What did he do? He did
nothing.
Exactly what I mean.
He did
nothing.
He did enough. He fucking
nothing
against the Vikings.
Nothing.
He did enough against the Vikings, and when he
got carried by a run game and defense.
Okay, well, how come that same run game and defense didn't carry him against one of the weaker defenses in the Super Bowl?
Because they did. They put him with an opportunity to win. He was up 10 points and he blew it.
No, he didn't blow shit. It wasn't all because of that, man. Come on.
And he had chances to win it.
And they
same with against the Rams.
And the same thing. Same Shanny shit. He fucking went away from the shit that was fucking working.
No. What happened is the defense took away the run and said Jimmy beat us with the arm, and in both circumstances he was not able to.
And the rounds were reversed. They weren't doing that shit
because they were loading the box. They were saying Jimmy beat us with your arm. And what did Jimmy do? He folded, crumbled.
It don't matter. Loading the fucking.
What do you mean it don't matter?
There's plenty.
And I said this shit from the get. I said the good defenses in the playoffs are gonna make Jimmy beat you with his arm.
Yep.
And what did the Rams do?
Box.
Okay, but
they said
someone's
Jimmy
always going to be wide open. He just
game's
didn't.
on the line. You beat us on the ball, and he was
Okay,
not
when they
able
stack
to.
in the box, why are you still going to call for deep plays? Why don't you just call for short shit, knowing that you don't have enough time because
they're up there jamming the receivers. They're not letting them short route get completed anymore.
They weren't jamming the receivers like that. No, they weren't. They were playing off more than
If
anything.
everybody's up in the box, that's a chance to go deep, but Jimmy doesn't have the ability to do that.
And look who you have blocking. Beatles or whoever the fuck it was. Was it Rich Bird?
And Kansas City did
Tom
that.
Compton?
They gave Jimmy the chance, and what did he do? He overthrew Emmanuel Sanders.
Really? So you talking about giving up 40 yards on a 3rd and 15 wasn't nothing. You talk about Richard Sherman getting burnt wasn't nothing. You talk about pass interferences in the end zone wasn't nothing. All that shit didn't matter.
No, it mattered, but your franchise quarterback is supposed to be able to overcome all that kind of shit. When Patrick Mahomes went against the Bills and had 13 seconds to come back and tie that game,
Patrick Mahomes
with a touchdown, did he not do that?
Patrick Mahomes had the worst games in the Super Bowl besides that last 6 minutes. That motherfucker threw 2 picks.
But his O-line was decimated. Let's not ignore that fact.
Not that. When? Not when we played against us.
19. Oh, against us. Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about the Tampa.
Oh.
No, he had no tackles that game.
They were too busy holding in 19 against us. That 40-yard play wouldn't have happened if they called that Bosa hold.
25 million penis holder.
Wow.
So him and Womack have something in common.
Pause.
Except I don't get 25 million. I'll be more open to it if I got 25 million. Shit.
This guy. No, but
pause.
I mean, you really can't argue. I know you're being an asshole. You're just trying to argue, but you can't really argue this. When the game's on the line, Jimmy disappears. It's happened multiple occasions.
Yes.
It happened a lot last year.
You also
when we went down to 3-5. We started out the season.
But you also can't take away the fact that the defense crumbled too. So
they got tired because
they got tired. Only going to be able, yeah, go ahead.
They got tired because all those fucking 3 and outs, fucking stupid ass turnovers, fucking stupid ass interceptions.
Kansas City
time of possession.
The Kansas City time of possession was not that high.
But look,
Kansas City's a big play offense.
Hey, the defense is back. The defense is back. Got tired of carrying Jimmy. And gave out.
That's not even that.
Yeah.
Like
how many times did the defense last year? How many times did the defense give us great field position and Jimmy did absolutely fucking nothing with it?
Oh, when?
A bunch
so many
last
season.
Yeah, but then he also
got us turnovers, even in Green Bay.
And then he also led the league Jimmy didn't do shit with 90-yard plus scoring touchdown drives. I think he had like 9 or 10.
Man.
Yeah.
Running backs.
And Jimmy was one of the worst in the league for passes that went 20 yards or more in the air. How about that?
Well, you don't want to talk about
that. We already knew that.
So. You're going to say next question.
You said we always knew that, but then you're talking like Jimmy don't dink and dunk.
But he doesn't dink and dunk all the time, but that's his range. Yes, that 15 to 20 yard fucking range. He hits a lot of them 45 yards shit, but he's not going to hit no 60 yarder. Like, we fucking know that.
Oh, jeez.
He's not going to hit no 60, 65 yarder. He's not going to hit no fucking long bombs like that, but he ain't just going to fucking continuously fucking throw 5 fucking 7-yard fucking passes. Come on.
So you think Jimmy's going to have a successful career when he goes elsewhere?
Successful. I think he could. Yeah.
No.
Do you think he will? I didn't ask you.
I think he will. I think he will. It depends.
It's going to be hilarious.
Like anyone else.
Right.
What are you gonna say? If you give him no weapons or nothing like that, what's he gonna do? Well, you take
put him on the Jets, see what he does.
If you take any quarterback's weapons, they fucking ain't gonna do shit.
No, you put Aaron Rodgers on the Jets, he makes them immediately better.
Yeah, okay, so you comparing Jimmy to fucking Aaron Rodgers?
No, you are. You're saying he's a top tier quarterback.
I'm not comparing it. You comparing him to Aaron Rodgers, not me.
Like, he's not in that top tier. He's not even in the. He's a middle of the pack QB.
Who is in that fucking top tier?
Come on, do I have to name them all?
Who is in that
Brady,
top tier?
Rodgers,
Mahomes. Okay,
Josh Allen.
Exactly. You can't.
Even I would put Dak way above.
Josh Allen fucking lost.
I'll put Dak Prescott way above Jimmy G.
Jack lost.
Dak, not Jack.
Dak lost. I said Dak. Dak lost.
Okay, but overall he's still a better quarterback.
Way better. Way better. Okay. You put Dak on that squad, I could win a Super Bowl.
Fucking Dak fucking choked too. Look at his fucking playoff run.
But look at the bonehead fucking coaches he got. He got McCarthy.
Right.
Hey, but if you so then you can't be a fucking bonehead yourself. You got a bonehead coach. You fucking done a lot of fucking costly interceptions and all this bullshit to the playoffs.
If you put Dak,
you sound like
I'm not even a Dak guy, but if you put Dak on our on our team last year, we probably win the ring.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah. No, I think we do.
Not when you're fucking running with goddamn no timeouts on a fucking fourth down.
Yeah, but
that was desperation play.
But that play wouldn't have been called.
Yeah, Shanny don't call no shit like that.
Yeah, he's fucking. You never know.
We wouldn't have called that play.
Huh? He wouldn't. Shit. I don't know. Shanny's called some fucking dickhead shit.
I don't know. The point is that I don't know what this fascination with Jimmy is that you and
ain't no fascination. I wasn't even talking about Jimmy. I was talking.
How
would
you rate his tenure here? Would you rate his tenure as great?
Better than what the fuck we had for
That's
a while.
not what I asked.
What you mean?
Great, good.
I would say
it was good. Yeah, it was good. It was decent.
They brought decent. that winning culture.
Super Bowl
back.
and
that wasn't Jimmy though. That's my whole point.
But you needed somewhere to start. Defense. Yeah, that's true. But you needed some.
You got to do
started with the quarterback.
You can't have a quarterback that don't do shit. If that was the case, then fucking Brian Hoyer would have took us to a fucking.
But I can name 15 quarterbacks I would take over Jimmy that would have probably been better fits for us in the league right now.
Okay, but you talking about what we had and what we had. And if that's the case, we just fucking need defense in the run game. Any fucking quarterback that we had could have fucking took us over to the fucking Super Bowl.
But we had bums. And I'm talking about a franchise QB.
So you saying that we could have won it with a bum, right?
Obviously no, I never said that. When did I say that?
So obviously Jimmy's not a bum then, right?
I wouldn't say he's a bum, but I'd say he's an average quarterback. I've always said that.
Okay, I said.
Well, not always. I thought he was going to be good originally.
I said slightly above average because I think he's.
He ain't even that.
I think he's slightly above average.
I don't know, man. I think
I'd say he's the middle of the pack. He's like somewhere in the 15, 16.
Yeah, middle of the pack. He's not a bum. He's definitely not a bum. But
that's what I'm saying.
He's a limited quarterback who you have to have so many perfect pieces around to be competitive.
Right.
Now that's not the case with the top tier guys.
Well, of
those guys elevate. What receiver has Jimmy G ever elevated? Absolutely nobody.
Well, besides Debo, like, has Jimmy ever had a fucking Devontae? Has Jimmy ever had a fucking Tyreek? Like, Jimmy never had a fucking none of these receivers. Although Debo, like, you can say Debo's fucking good, but he ain't fucking like, he ain't smoking no fucking secondary just off of fucking one move and fucking getting open like that fucking deep.
Like, took the shit out of you though.
But Debo made Jimmy. Jimmy didn't make Debo.
Well,
facts.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what Lance does with Debo. If fucking Debo falls off because Lance is back there. That's big. That remains to be seen.
All right. Well, you still never answered my question: is what it's going to take for you to stop hating on Lance statistically the first 4 weeks of the season?
The first 4? Why the first 4 weeks?
Just because we need a small sample size right now.
No,
well, I can do the whole season.
The whole season then. Okay. Give me the whole season.
I was trying to give you the benefit of that, but go ahead. Give me the full season.
Let's do the whole season. All right. Successful. If you at least make the playoffs, that'll be successful enough for me to be sure. I'll be like, all right, we'll see.
Then he's gonna have a successful season.
Even if you get in there, even as a wild card fucking team, and even if you lose, all right. But that's still to me, that'll be successful. I'll be like, all right.
Okay, well then Trey Lance is gonna have a successful season because it's a playoff team.
Okay, but we don't know what kind of quarterback he is.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know what kind. But
this fucking guy keeps moving the goalposts.
But that's true. It's not moving the goalposts because you can't say. But you can't say.
But we do know how low the bar is coming from Jimmy.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So the bar is a Super Bowl and a fucking championship.
Yeah. No.
What do you mean? No.
That's a totally different roster. How many different players we got? How many different coaches?
You could make the case that we probably have a better roster fucking now than we did.
We do.
Even Super Bowl year. So
we do.
I can't even say that. Okay, see, so
more weapons, more.
But you don't know about injuries. You don't know about how they're going to gel.
You never knew about
pieces on paper are not pieces in regular season.
Every fucking year.
How many big?
Man, we have a tough schedule too. That's the thing.
How many big signings did the Niners have back in the day that didn't pan out? Antonio Langham, drafted players, McQuarters.
Okay, but you can say that every fucking year that we had. Like, oh, well, about injuries, we didn't know. Okay,
well, but that's my point. Is you can't just compare Jimmy winning a Super Bowl with Trey winning a Super Bowl. That's not an even comparison.
Okay, barring injuries, as it stands right now, if everything were to be fucking cool, then he should be able to make the fucking playoffs at least.
Yeah,
right?
I think he will.
All right. Okay. You think that he will?
I think the Niners.
I don't necessarily think he is, but like I said, I say the ceiling for me with this
Well,
guy
then what do you?
is
Okay, what do you think the Niners' record going to be? 9-8.
9-8.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh hell no!
I said 9-8.
The Niners' floor. The floor is 10 wins.
But what makes you say that though?
Defense,
Are you serious?
Because
Just
is
saying,
it
been
because of
saying.
Lance? Are you saying it because of Lance?
Defense. I
No.
would say defense.
I am saying from top to bottom of this roster, our floor is 10 wins.
Okay, but we still need this quarterback to fucking take us to that 10 wins. The
But
defense
the bar
alone,
the defense alone
isn't gonna
Limbo
fucking
time.
take you. Just like I said, if that was the case, then the fucking defense would have took us with fucking
Look,
trash ass
oh,
Brian
look,
Hoyer or fucking Mullins and whoever.
Look,
the fuck
this is
we
how
had.
I'm looking at it. Okay, our defense good by itself for 6 dubs. Trey Lance only
Based on
has to
defense
win.
alone.
Trey Lance, if we win because of Trey Lance, as far as that goes, we only got to win 4 games because of him to get to 10. That's how good this defense is.
Okay, so you're putting all your eggs on the defense.
No, I'm just telling
the receivers, the tight end.
Right.
O-line is questionable. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I think Trey will be able to overcome that O-line.
Yeah, I do too.
To get back on this real quick.
I think Jittery G is dog shit. I agree. Bob Money.
Money. He has bad feet.
He terrible footwork. I've said this shit all the time. Guy spins around, he gets scared and just panics.
So yeah. So that's what I think. I think now I don't mind being wrong. I'll tell you, all right, cool. I was wrong. I don't mind being wrong at all.
Which happens.
I don't mind. We will invite you back on here the week
back and watch
of our playoff.
Many times we say, "Oh, Nip was right. Nip was right." I'm sorry.
We will invite Vet on here the week of our first playoff game this year.
He go try acting like he was right about Trey Lance the whole time.
No, I won't. I'll be like, all right, look, that's what I thought. Obviously, that wasn't it. So, yep. I have no problem being wrong.
Wearing your Jimmy G jersey?
I live in yeah. Actually, I do have one, but I didn't wear it.
I figured you did.
Bootleg ass Jimmy G jersey too, by the way.
It was real.
It's not a 3X for shrinkage.
I won it
medium.
I won it on Nothing But Niners. So shout out to them on NBA.
Okay, I got you.
I won it on them. So shout out to them. Nick's my boy. All of them fucking good over there. Still gotta get your ass on here though, Nick. But
they told me they don't even like
you. You a celebrity.
Said that hbomax guy's gotta go, man.
Yes. So yeah, I do have a Jimmy G jersey, but I never wore it.
Of course you do.
I
Jimmy
won
G
it.
panties.
Jimmy G Funko Pop.
I'll get you.
So that's it. So as it is, like I said, I'm on record saying 9-8.
What you got, Vet? What's your prediction for the Niners record?
Early,
way too early.
But you're
way too early.
No, I said our floor is 10. I'm looking at 11-6 or better.
Oh shit! All right.
I said 13-4 already.
Oh, this fucking guy here with that that shit makes my ears bleed.
No, I can see 13-4.
Oh my goodness! What the hell is going on here?
Do I ever predict us to be really that high? Never.
I'm gonna.
What happened?
Max.
Look at this.
That wasn't an accident.
It was no, I took you guys out for that shit.
That was hater.
No, but I can see 13-4.
Oh Jesus!
What?
Oh,
13-4.
You don't think the quarterback?
No faith. You are definitely not a faithful Womack.
I'm not blind faithful. No.
Neither am I.
That's not blind though. I said I could see 13-4. I'm not gonna say it.
I can nowhere see 13-4. I can see 10-7 before I see 13-4.
But what are you basing this off of? Has our defense not got better?
I'm basing this off of quarterback
right?
play and how far this fucking dude gonna take us. Because that's what it's gonna end up being.
That's where we have the issue. You're saying the quarterback play is gonna be worse with Trey, and I'm saying the quarterback play is gonna be better with Trey.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Remains to be seen.
I say the whole offense is going to be better with Trey because the run game is going to also improve under Trey Lance.
Mm-hmm.
The play actions, the read options, the jet sweeps, everything's going to be better with Trey Lance because
that run game has to work in order for all that shit to work anyway. You got to
look. I'll tell you something. I don't know if any of y'all seen it, but I was watching NFL Network, and I saw something that Dan Orlovsky did. He went back to when RG3 was in Washington in the Shanahan offense. And because of RG3's running threat and their running game, they had to put all but one safety up in the box, the opposite team. And they did stuff like that. The Texans did the exact same thing when they played Trey Lance last year. Now, you're putting 10 guys in the box. That's a disadvantage.
Yeah, but I don't think that was because they were worried about Trey. I just think that was
yes, they were. They were worried about him running.
They weren't, but he didn't run that much though in that fucking game.
Exactly.
But they weren't. I don't even think that was because this rookie guy. Fuck, we gotta watch out for. No, I don't think that had nothing to do with it.
All right.
And plus RG3 was a way better runner than Trey Lance when he was in college and coming out of college. He was a way better runner.
I get all that, but you still have to respect the threat of Trey Lance running.
Wow.
Sorry, we lost you a little bit.
Oh shit.
No, I was just saying you still have to respect the threat of Trey. Okay. I was saying you still have to respect the threat of Trey running.
Not they didn't last year. You didn't have to respect that last year from a rookie. No.
Oh my God.
Cardinals were low in the box.
Oh my God.
I don't think they expected that shit like that. No.
They sold out to stop him.
Yeah.
Because that's all he does. That's all they have to worry about. They're not worried about, just like you said with Jimmy. What do you say they have to do with Jimmy? Oh, just load the box with Jimmy. Just make him beat you with the arm. Well, that's probably the same
yeah, you know why loading the box with Jimmy's easy? Because all he does is throw over the middle of the field. You load the box and clog the middle of the field, and it's a wrap.
Okay, when you're throwing 54%, excuse me. When you're throwing 54%, trust me, they ain't worried about you throwing the fucking ball either.
All right.
Man, you love that completion percentage, don't you?
Right.
That's look up all the successful quarterbacks and see what they're throwing and completing that. That's all I'm saying.
But you act like let's say if he's struggling, you act like he can't get better though.
I'm not saying he can't get better, but I'm saying is
he's already
stop being a hater.
Look from the videos I've seen coming out of camp, Trey's already gotten better. He's worked on his mechanics. His delivery's a lot better. So
when you're in practice doing that, when no one's a threat to take your fucking head off, you're gonna look better. But once the when the bullets start flying, and once you in the
delivery looks
in the war,
to,
you're gonna start revert back to old habits.
Yeah, Josh Allen, all those guys.
Yeah.
His delivery is at that 3/4 angle with the shoulders straight, just like Mahomes, Allen, all those guys.
But those aren't overnight fixes, though. That's just gonna take them.
It's gonna take a while. It might take a while. All right. For the first preseason game.
Hey, look, and I never said they were overnight fixes. I said this is stuff I'm already noticing him working on and changing.
But you could look the technique and all that, and change, especially changing your whole mechanics on how you used to throw the ball, because his whole mechanics has changed, which is for the best, because he had the longest. That was another thing too, is that he had the longest fucking windup to throw that ball. That I was like, oh shit, like that shit gonna get ate alive, and he changed the whole thing. But I tell you, when the bullets start flying,
Josh Allen still has a long windup to this day.
Yeah, but he ain't.
Yeah, but I'm just a hater.
It ain't as look.
His
mechanics.
Don't even know what to say anymore.
His mechanics were a whole lot. They were a whole lot better than Trey Lance's, though.
No, they weren't. Not when he came in.
No, Josh Allen was raw as fuck.
Josh Allen in college, 57%.
Yeah, but even coming out, even those mechanics, they were a little loopy and shit too, but they weren't as loopy as fucking Trey Lance's. And he was a 3-year starter.
Bro,
in
Josh
college.
Allen's acting.
Hang on. He was a 3-year starter at a college that played against nobody. Wyoming, they don't play nobody.
Wyoming?
They played the Buffalo.
Yeah, he had no competition.
Yeah, but he still played 3 years, not fucking 1.
Oh my God.
That makes a whole lot of difference. I'm telling you. This 1
No,
year
it doesn't.
It does, because Mr. Trubisky played fucking 1 year. He played at NYC, and he's fucking trash. I'm telling you, you need at least 2 years
no, Mr. Trubisky, come
of
on.
quarterback. And well,
all right,
I don't know.
How long? All right, for the first game for the
know.
preseason, you seen Trey Lance playing what the first 3 series, maybe the first quarter.
No, he played 1 series.
I don't think he's playing 3 series.
No,
I'll say 1 series.
Yeah, he's playing 1.
Yeah, I could see him doing 1 series.
You do what you've been doing, like how, the first game you play a series, the second game you probably play maybe 2, maybe 3, and then the third game you probably play like that first half, maybe into the third quarter, but I wouldn't even do that. I just let him
Trey Lance's first series in the preseason is going to be quick. He's just going to hit Danny Gray down the sideline on a bomb. Done.
That's going to be it.
Go back to the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, fucking did last year, right? Fucking Sherfield.
Do you see the Niners going after a vet backup? Like once the whole Jimmy ordeal is gone?
No.
No, I don't. Because of the money that they because the money they guaranteed Sudfeld, I don't see him doing it.
$2 million, but even if it's still $2 million. You're not going to just give
because there was rumors
give him $2 million.
There was rumors that the trade to the Giants with Jimmy would entail us getting Tyrod Taylor in return.
Yeah, but I don't think he'd probably just be in there just to.
I think he'd be good for a backup. He'd be the perfect backup, actually, because he's no threat to trade.
Unless you put Tyrod Taylor's third. Sorry, go ahead, Vic.
To be honest, if we did that, the only reason I would see us getting Tyrod is because of Anthony Lynn. Anthony Lynn has worked with Tyrod before.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know with this whole Jimmy shit, nobody knows what the hell is going to happen with this guy.
Well, I know Jimmy ain't going to be on the roster for that first game. That's what I do know.
I know I'm getting some wings eventually. It's just a matter of time when I get my wings.
That's crystal clear. Yeah, maybe.
First what game? Regular season or preseason?
Regular season.
Oh, okay.
You think he's going to be on the roster?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying he was.
No,
obvious because
you guarantee is $2 million. I mean, it's 26 if he's on that first game.
Yeah, we better not have him on there week 1 and guarantee that crap.
They just fucking cut him now. Like I'm with you guys as far as that. I don't understand why keep him around. At least let him fucking go. You know what I mean? Find somewhere.
Back to what we already mentioned. They're overvaluing him still to this day.
That and also right now
they hurt.
Right. And at this point in time, though, I think it could be they're letting him throw. They're having in-house people film it, showing he's ready to go for other teams and getting that out there.
Emailing his fucking throwing fucking shit.
Hey,
here, look.
However they do it. But I know that the media is not allowed to take video right now of Jimmy throwing.
No, they can't. That's why he's off on the field on the other side of the fucking
field. And it's been put out that the media is not allowed to take video of him throwing.
Yeah, because you can't do that anyway. So yeah, but he's what's the time frame? I think I gotta be honest, maybe second preseason game. Fucking someone will probably get him, or they'll cut him.
I'm hoping. I don't know. We'll see.
They're hoping that somebody's going to get desperate. I don't think anybody is, though.
No.
It might. I mean,
even with the injury, what are you going to give up for Jimmy?
Well, you can't rely on that.
Let's say you're GM, Womack. What the fuck would you give up for Jimmy at this point? Well, I know you. He might.
I give him two firsts.
This dude is not going to go for more than a third. At any point, say your quarterback goes down.
Before the surgery, they could have got a second out of his ass, but since the surgery, no one's gonna give him that.
No, I don't think they could have.
I think they go.
But see, I think that's where John Lynch on this one played himself by coming out saying what they wanted. They should have taken calls and let it play out and see what they could have gotten.
Well, his ass wanted 2 seconds, which was you weren't going to get 2 seconds for fucking Jimmy, even before that surgery. That wasn't.
Not getting 1 second.
I don't think anybody was going to give up one.
Oh, no, they would have gave up fucking.
No. We made a bet on this. He's not going for a fucking second.
Before the surgery,
I don't give a fuck when. He's already 30 years old, dude. Ain't nobody giving up a second round pick for that dude with injury concerns and that contract.
A second round pick for
happening.
a fucking quarterback for a couple of years while you can either get one.
It's not going to happen.
The second round value for over a second
for $27 million for an injured guy who's 30 years old coming off of a pick late in season.
Yeah,
what GM is making that move?
Anyone could have made that fucking move.
But they didn't. Exactly my point. Anybody could have.
Because he had a surgery. So they're like, oh, here goes another fucking injury.
Regardless of the surgery. Before the surgery came out, there was time to get the trade done. When they first announced that he was leaving, they said they were going to.
Because he had surgery.
Trade.
He had surgery before the fucking league year. So no, he had surgery like in February, I think.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, when did he have surgery?
He didn't have it that early.
When did he have it?
I think in April. I think April.
There's no way it was in February.
No, it was in April. I think.
When was that press conference where he was like, basically said he was leaving? That was like February, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he didn't have surgery yet.
Let's see what it is. Oh, excuse me, March 8th. Sorry.
Yeah.
When the league year started March 1st, right?
I think it was like the 14th or some shit.
Yeah, yes, it's a little later in March, but yeah, right before the league year.
Yeah, he had the fucking surgery. That's what I'm saying. Oh, he put the fuck to them. Because
yeah, he did.
Thing. And that was
now he's not going to get cut. He ain't going to get no money.
Okay, but he don't give a fuck at this point. That was a planned move. Like,
yeah. I mean, Kyle and John have been pretty vocal about it and have come out. They're like, hey, we were working trades and then Jimmy came out with this surgery. So,
saying that was a big fuck. And I think that's because that whole I think it's because that Matthew Stafford shit. I think that was probably nail in the coffin for this motherfucker. Because when Shanahan was like, oh man, yeah, like I was so upset we missed out on Stafford. Like, how you supposed to feel?
He wasn't wrong though. I said that last year.
Okay, it wasn't wrong, but like if you the fucking starting quarterback.
I don't know. Hey, to me, I'm still not. To me, I'm still not huge on Matt Stafford.
I'm not either, but he's better than Jimmy.
Oh, I'll give you that. Oh, I have a question for Rams fans.
I don't think we have too many.
I don't think we have any.
No, but I'm just saying in general. I kept seeing them chirping on Twitter about arm fatigue. Wait, don't their quarterback got arm fatigue right now?
Probably.
Yeah, Matt Stafford has elbow fatigue. They've been giving him days off for it because his elbow and his arm are hurting him right now.
Yeah, that's a fucking.
That comes from a long history of throwing pick sixes.
That's a 10-year-old fucking arm, though. Shit.
But I kept seeing them chirping on Twitter. Oh, Trey Lance already got arm fatigue.
Well, that's because he's fucking second year, and that probably has to do with his fucking throwing motion.
He ain't got arm fatigue. Stop.
Probably does.
Jesus Christ.
Arm fatigue from what?
He's got track fatigue. That's what he's got.
Arm fatigue from what?
That's what I'm saying. He threw 71 passes. Where's his arm fatigue?
Arm fatigue from fucking overthrowing his motion.
Oh my god.
He's okay. You know what?
Because he has a low passing completion.
Yeah, that's what the fatigue's for.
If he's got arm fatigue, it's from clapping Colin Cowherd's daughter's cheeks. That's about it.
Is he dating her?
He was.
Oh, was he? Oh, good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah,
and they could fucking wear each other's clothes and shit. It'll be great.
Get the fuck out. This fucking guy. See, the only thing he could hate on Trey Lance is his shoes and his clothes.
I just gave you a bunch of shit I fucking did.
That's hilarious because if you ever seen Walmart's wardrobe, you'd be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Oh, hell.
Mr. JCPenney's.
Well, you still wouldn't catch me wearing fucking
Mr. Coles.
Wearing what?
Wearing women's dress shoes.
Those weren't women's dress shoes.
Well, close enough.
All right.
Just because they sell them in the men's section doesn't mean
you're just being a
hater. Right.
I'm just talking shit.
Any other Niner news?
Now you're just talking shit.
I think that was it. And we're definitely going to revisit this during the season.
Hollywood Brown got arrested, I think, today.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that fucking idiot. They said he was doing 120 miles an hour in a school zone and shit.
Oh, was he drunk?
No, but in Arizona, if you go 20 miles above the speed limit, it's considered a felony.
And school zone was like 100 miles over?
Well, because
it's like 20 miles
everywhere.
No, the school zone is 35 miles an hour.
In Arizona.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's like 20, isn't it?
No, Arizona school zones are 35.
Oh, shit. Look, they don't give a fuck about the kids in Arizona.
Yeah,
what's
but
that, 90 miles over the speed limit?
Yeah, he was doing 120, so yeah, about 90 over.
Shit, if it's 35 miles now, you might as well be going 100. Fuck. It's the same shit.
Well, anyway, that dude's probably going to be missing some time. You know, Goodell don't fuck around. He's going to be on that shit.
Right.
What happened to this guy? You see what happens?
So that's good news for the Niners.
Yeah.
Because they wasted a draft pick on him.
There you go.
And also, they took away, we talked about it last week, the studying stipulation for Kyler Murray. Then they went back and they took that out because I guess he got offended.
Yeah.
All right. What'd you think about that? Okay, because what'd you think about that, Vet?
Come on, man. Yeah. How you got to tell a grown-ass franchise quarterback to do the damn film study? That's ridiculous.
We raised that same question, which is the same question everyone's probably raising. Like, how the fuck is that even part of the goddamn...
Right.
This guy. Oh, there he is.
Right.
Like, that should already be part of the...
Yeah. And then Kyler want to be so cocky. And then Kyler want to be so cocky saying, oh, I was just born to see everything before it happens. Get the
I didn't know he was fucking what do they call that shit?
Clairvoyant,
like, precognitive. There you go. Some the fuck is that
and
shit?
Like 11 from
y'all hear about the Dolphins losing 2 draft picks?
I heard about that.
Oh, what happened with them? I didn't.
Tampering with Tom Brady.
Oh, with Brady? Oh, yeah.
But wasn't it brought to light because of the Brian Flores and Bill Belichick text or some shit?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Belichick was probably scheming on that shit.
So they lost their next year's first and third round picks.
Well, shit. Well, they had enough from us and fucking everyone else's shit. It doesn't even fucking matter. They got
a boatload.
Yeah, they got a hell of them. Fuck. What's 2?
Dolphins suck. Even with Mike McDaniel, I don't see them doing much.
Tua's not the savior everybody thinks he's gonna be.
Tua's like a Jimmy G. Tua's like a Jimmy.
Yeah, left-handed Jimmy G.
What do you have to say about that, Womack?
Say what Tyreek Hill thinks.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we're supposed to put all that stock into what teammates say about their fucking teammates, right? So let's ask. What's the difference?
I never said you had to put a stock in it. I'm just saying that we've all seen Tua with our own eyes.
Tyreek says he's the most accurate quarterback.
Tyreek smoking good crack.
Oh.
Smoking that cheetah pack.
I'm just saying.
Weak.
Just saying. So yeah, I didn't know about that, but I mean, fuck, who hasn't been fucking tampering with fucking Brady? Fuck, like damn near fucking everyone in the league. So
yeah, we were supposedly right. We were trying to get him supposedly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't think we tampered though.
Yeah, probably
more like he wanted to come over here.
He was tampering with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, come over here. Hey, come on, bring me over here.
I think
looking back on it, we probably could have had a COVID ring.
Brady will probably have a good year, but I don't think it's going to be as good as people are thinking now that he lost his center. Because Brady's kryptonite has always been pressure up the middle.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Boy,
and no Goodwin too. He's out for the season.
Godwin.
Again, wasn't he hurt last year?
He's not out for the season. I think he's just hurt. Let me double check on that, but I'm pretty sure he's not.
Isn't he for the season because of the playoffs?
I don't think he's out for the season.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't hear about that. Because didn't Godwin just?
I think he's dinged up, but I don't think he's out for the year.
Didn't Godwin just get paid this year?
Had surgery early January and is currently going through rehab, so he'll be.
I say he's cleared. He's cleared for training camp. That's what I said.
Oh, he's cleared. Okay.
Oh wow.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Never mind.
I said 6 days ago. Anyway. He's not been placed on the team's PUP list heading into training camp. So
he might miss a week or two, possibly.
So I have a question because I keep seeing the media, everybody do it every single year. It irritates the piss out of me, but why does everybody rank Green Bay ahead of us when they can't beat us?
Shit, not just Green Bay. They fucking ranked the Raiders ahead of us. I think they fucking.
I was arguing with some dudes. They were saying there was a list that had the Saints as elite.
About NFC.
We were like
they had 12. The Saints as elite over us. Saints and Cowboys were elite, and we were listed as good.
The Saints ain't better. The Cowboys ain't better. So no, I don't agree with that.
Trey Lance brings.
I think they just question. Yeah, I think it's the whole Trey Lance. I think media is not, and they're not sold with the whole Trey Lance.
Look,
that's the national media, though. But that's why we're here, though.
But that's funny because the Saints lost their coach, but yet you're going to be sweating us for having a second-year quarterback.
Right, and if you say with Green Bay, it's because of Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers' playoff record against San Francisco 0-4. So you can't use the quarterback argument.
Oh yeah, we getting his ass.
We're on that.
Getting his ass. But
so yeah, I like the odds for the Super Bowl this year. They got Green Bay rated ahead of us.
Yeah. But yeah, of course. Seriously though, Trey Lance brings us down to the 20s. I'm just saying.
To the 20s.
Don't listen to me. I'm just talking shit right now.
Damn. You smoking that good pack over there, ain't you?
Oh shit! I wish. I wish, Vent. Believe me. No, I mean, overall team. Fuck, it's minus the second-year QB. I mean, I said top 10. I give us top 10
for what offense?
Overall,
just overall, like team.
Power rankings.
Yeah.
I said we're in the top
Number
10.
10, that's pretty fucking low.
Yeah, I said top 5.
Talking about a team that went to the NFC Championship.
10, I don't know.
We talk about
was up 10 points on the Super Bowl defending champions.
I'm okay, but quarterback.
So just because of the quarterback going to drop us, even though the bar was pretty, we're going to keep going back and forth this year.
Actually,
you're wrong.
I got us in the top 10.
You're wrong.
I got us in the top 10. What you want from me? You're just lucky I fucking got that.
Do any of those teams in that top 10 have a better defense than us right now? Because last I checked, when playoffs come around,
they got better quarterbacks. So
defense wins games, offense entertains, right?
Right.
How did Aaron Rodgers do in that cold weather against our defense?
Yeah, how'd that offense do? Not good.
How did Dak do?
Shit, how'd our offense do?
Well, I mean,
it wasn't even our defense. It was our fucking special teams. Really want to fucking talk.
And that was a shocker too.
Yeah. So,
no, but defense played. What are you talking about? Defense played lights out. They held them to 10 points?
Right. But it was special teams that won that game, which surprised the hell out of me.
Everybody, we were shocked.
All I know is at the end of that game, at the end of that game, I just sat there and said to myself, "What the fuck did I just see?"
I didn't even miss it. I just went to the fucking kitchen to grab something out the fridge, and then I fucking come back and we scored the fucking touchdown. I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh, you didn't see it? Man, yeah.
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, Jordan Willis came through clean with that block. Hufanga picked it up.
Yeah,
that was
nice. Was hating on Hufanga last year too.
I wasn't hating on him. I said I wouldn't have picked him at that. There's other safeties, but then I said, like,
back to the draft.
if you put them in the box,
the episode after the draft.
I said if you put them in the box and play them in there like that, that'd be a good position for him. And sure enough, that's what it was. So.
Yeah, but I don't see why. I don't see how you could have us as 10. I think you're tripping on that. I think national media is tripping on that.
They don't even got us in the top 10. They got us at like fucking. What they got us in, like fucking 12 or 13 or
14
something?
or 15, I think.
So some fucking.
That's hilarious. Let me see if I can pull this up because I want to see.
Yeah, it is hilarious.
Yeah, they got us. Yeah, out the top 10. I know that. We're not even nowhere near the top 10. I think like 14,
Can you put it? Can you share the screen, Womack? Can you find and share the screen?
I think I saw something. Or heard somebody say because Mike McDaniel went to Miami, we're gonna fall off.
No,
I guess they don't know about
our
Anthony
offense
Lynn
is
and
gonna
Kyle
completely. Yeah, but no, they said because Mike McDaniel's gone, our offense is gonna completely fall off the map.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I know.
Oh man, look at this. Okay.
Oh, they got us.
Where am I at? I'm on PFF, which I can't stand, but I just pulled up something.
Right.
Oh, they got us at 9.
I am not a fan of PFF either.
So, okay, so let me give you the top 5 they got. Buffalo, okay, I could see that. Tampa,
no,
I don't know about that. Rams,
no,
they beat us. I think we're better than them, but I can see how they could rank them higher than us because they are the defending champs.
We have a better defense.
Kansas City, no. And this is what got me. Number 5, Los Angeles Chargers. Now, I like Herbert, and I like what the Chargers have done in the offseason, but to have them ranked at 5 is way too high.
Yeah.
Way too high.
Yeah, I think so too.
Packers 6, Broncos 7. That's another one. Are you kidding me? Just because Russell Wilson hasn't even looked that great in the last couple of years, and they're just assuming he's going to turn back the clock and be great.
They got a slightly better team in Denver than Seattle.
Yeah, well,
do they really? What do they really have?
Yeah, they got better defense and they got better receivers. Well, as a group, they got better receivers. As a group, they got better.
Denver
just can't stay healthy.
Denver just lost one of their top receivers.
Tim Patrick
went out with ACL. He's done.
And Sutton can't stay healthy. They got good tight ends. I'll give them that. They got
and they got better O line.
So who do they got outside of Jerry Jeudy that you can 100% depend on?
And Jeudy can't stay on the field either.
Noah Fant.
No, they don't. Noah Fant's in Seattle.
Oh, they traded him. Yeah, they traded him.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
He went to Seattle.
Yeah, Noah Fant's in Seattle. That was part of the Russell Wilson trade.
Okay, well, anyway, moving on. Bengals at 8.
Oh.
They got Niners at 9 on this one on PFF.
On PFFs, yeah, I just seen.
We're better than the Bengals.
I would say yes. Defense definitely. I'd say we're definitely a more complete team. Passing game wise, they got a better passing game, but I would say
that's because of Jamar Chase.
Yeah, that's.
And T. Higgins. Chase.
True.
Burrow's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But their O-line, that's a big I know they tried to improve it this offseason, but that was a big weakness last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They didn't got the run game either.
But yeah,
who Mixon? Is they still got Joe Mixon? Is that what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm not okay.
So but
I mean PFF's is bad, but it's not as bad as some of the ones I've seen.
What was the ESPN one?
But the one that gets me is the chart. I don't see how you can put the Chargers up there. And
as the regardless top 5 team, no.
Regardless of us, even how could you put them over the Packers and the Bengals when the Bengals just came out of a Super Bowl loss? Packers lost to us in a second round of the playoffs, and the Chargers didn't even make the playoffs. Now, I guess you're just going by the additions of Khalil Mack, and they had a good draft, but you got to see all that stuff on the field. J.C. Jackson. I don't know. I do think the Chargers can do some things, but early on to put them there this high, heading into the preseason, I think that's too much. I could see them maybe at 10. But yeah, I don't know. Outside of that, after that, the whole NFC, if you look at the NFC in general, it's pretty wide open. I think our only competition really is the Rams and the Bucks, and I guess the Packers. But we fare pretty good against the
No,
Rams. We haven't really faced. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, everybody could say the Packers, but I will never take them seriously until they could beat us consistently.
I agree.
But even that last game, they fucking eked it out only because fucking no one wants to cover the fucking only offensive weapon that they fucking have. Other than that,
in the regular season game, Devontae.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was all about.
Well, Jimmy got us off to a horrible start, 17-0. We were down, I think.
Yeah, we came back and last second and fucking won it all.
Yeah,
you know?
Because Trey Lance gave us that spark on that first touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Give us that spark.
This is true.
Trey Lance had to get the offense rolling. So how about that?
We would have scored. We would have fucking scored on them.
Nah, Jimmy wasn't scoring shit.
We had the best red zone offense fucking in the whole NFL.
But I'm saying on that night, we weren't doing shit.
Oh, a question. We had the best red zone offense. Why did they in the red zone to get us our first touchdown with Trey Lance?
Well, because he's a runner. That's why. But other than that,
no, stop. Okay. How about
and
this?
On the 3-yard line.
Okay, hang on, Womack. How about this one then? You say because he's a runner. How about we were in the red zone in Detroit? They pulled Jimmy and Trey threw a touchdown.
Yeah,
because he's a runner, right? In the red zone, right? In the money zone.
That's where the QB earns his dough.
And the receiver was wide open. It's not like the dude fucking gunned him.
Oh my god!
Like they were all fucking layups. You could have made that fucking throw.
Okay,
I could have, but still. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Knock him for that? I mean, Jimmy wasn't. Yes. Jimmy struggled in the red zone.
He didn't struggle in the red
throughout
zone.
His career.
No.
Anyway, we got sidetracked, but
yeah,
that happens here a lot on Go Dirty Bastards, if you as you can tell. So look, it's 2 hours in there. We haven't only got.
Leo put a text. He said, "Put the screen names on."
Oh. Why, you want to see who we are?
Yes.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Said his computer's acting up. Doesn't know if he can come back on.
Sure.
Probably just got tired of yo shit, Womack.
I need to jump on his phone.
Probably. Who knows?
All right, what else you got?
But that's I don't know. And then I don't know. Do you want to get on this?
What is it?
So we were talking about this. The best.
Oh yeah. I was on
non-QB.
Jerry Rice.
Player.
Yeah, I was arguing. I seen it on
Undisputed.
Yeah. And I was up in their comment thread, and a lot of people were saying Dion over Jerry, and I was like, that's hilarious because head to head, Dion, Jerry got the better of Dion.
Yeah.
But they were like, well, Jerry plays a dependent position. And I'm like, that makes more of a point for Jerry for what he was able to do in his career playing a dependent position. And then they were like, of course, Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Okay, but when you go and you look at the numbers of what Jerry did in those games where Montana and Young didn't play, when you had quarterbacks like Steve Bono, Elvis Gerback, a couple other guys, he still went off.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I was arguing, well, he was 42 years old with the Raiders, and Rich Gannon, who is not a Hall of Fame quarterback, he's a decent quarterback, but he was 42 years old, putting up 1,200 yards and going to the Super Bowl with the Raiders.
Right. Right. So people forget that in Jerry's 40 season, or what, 40, 41, and 42 is when he was with the Raiders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 of those 3 years, that man put up over 1,000 yards.
In his 40s.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah.
There goes that.
And if you look at it, it's like Shannon Sharp said, the next closest receiver, Larry Fitzgerald, who don't play no more, is over 5,000 yards away. Jerry's 40-some touchdowns away from the next closest dude.
Well, a lot of people's argument is, well, he played longer, which is, I think, is bullshit. But even if you give him that point, right? So how come Jerry Rice was able to get 22 touchdowns in one season in 12 games, and Randy Moss broke it in 16 games, but it took him 4 extra games to break that record.
Right.
That part.
If there wasn't a strike that season, Jerry would have had 30.
Like 30. Yeah, at least.
Jerry would have had 30 if it wasn't a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had some Randy Moss guys chiming in like, "Oh, Moss was the superior receiver anyway." Like, how?
No, he wasn't.
Speed-wise, maybe, but not like receiving.
No, I don't even think deep-wise.
No, speed-wise. No,
Jerry could do it all. Deep, short, it didn't matter.
He's more physical specimen, but what does that mean if you're not making the plays, if you're quitting on your squad anyway? I mean, how many times did he quit? He quit on the Raiders, he quit on the Patriots.
And Moss only went deep, and that was it. He never,
Yeah, he didn't do those drag routes like that.
Jerry was a true game-changing receiver. It was ridiculous.
And then the blocking. Nobody even talks about the blocking aspect. Right. Jerry was a great blocker.
But yeah,
and on those reverses, he was fucking solid on those reverse plays.
This here, I just say Jerry Rice and tell people to go argue with a goddamn wall.
I mean, I would argue that Jerry Rice is the best football player ever in that. And you can include Brady in that.
Yeah.
You can include Brady in that. I'll take Jerry all day.
For sure.
Right.
I definitely would. Hell yeah.
I mean, hell, I'd tell people my goat is still Joe Montana.
Me too.
And they can eat a bag of dicks if they don't like it.
Well, hot sauce.
Yeah, I mean, we can. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah. I'm with you on that shit. When you look at everything, Joe was the GOAT. I mean,
yeah, and Brady lost 2 before he won his 4th. Fucking Joe, hell.
If you look at Super Bowl performances alone, Brady did a lot worse than Joe most of the time.
Joe never threw an interception in the Super Bowl, period.
No turnovers at all, no fumbles, interceptions.
Yeah, he fumbled, but he never lost it. He did fumble, but
quarterback rating was like off the hook. 120, I think.
Not even that. The point differential, I think he was like plus fucking
100.
It was something crazy. I think
he's like I think he's like plus like 77 or something like that.
Plus 77.
Or more than that, actually. Yeah. I think plus 87.
No, but plus 77. Like,
well, I mean, just one Super Bowl alone, the point differential was plus 45.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and that was a number 1 defense. No one fucking mentions that shit.
And every game that Joe won was on his arm. He wasn't relying on the kicker's legs for those wins.
Nope.
Whereas Brady's only done that a couple times recently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's a whole nother.
But
I'm with you. I agree.
Best non-quarterback player, yes, it's got to be Jerry Rice, and I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious, the argument of Dion, which Dion's the best corner of all time. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that.
But one guy was like, well, look, everywhere Dion went, he improved. I said, what did Dion do when he went to Washington? What did he do to that team? They didn't do shit.
What did he do in Baltimore?
Baltimore as well. And then I was like, shit, Jerry Rice was getting 1,200 receiving yards when he was 42, while Dion was doing 4th and prime on NFL Network. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, Jerry, the longevity was a fact.
Who did they do this by position?
Sorry, I missed.
They do what? You cut out there, Vet.
Now, I said, did they do this GOAT thing by positions?
No, it was just, I think it was, I didn't see the whole thing I've seen on Instagram, but I think it was just who's the best non-QB player. I don't think they did it by position.
Okay.
So if you're doing it just by, Jerry is by far the best.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any real question about it. Dion was great. I think Dion was great, but he didn't have the longevity as Jerry. Now, injuries came into play. He had the turf toe. But,
right.
I mean, Jerry got the hardware. Jerry got the numbers. He did it from a position where, he was dependent on QB play to some extent. But the fact that he did it with some of these, not known QBs and was still successful.
And Dion played for a lot of teams. He played for like 4 teams, though, too, right? Like 5? How many teams?
Cowboys, Redskins, Ravens. Niners.
Dion?
Falcons, 5. Yeah. 5, I think it's 5.
Yeah.
So, You know, I think Rice did something with the Seahawks, right? He was there for like a couple games on the Seahawks, some shit.
Yeah, he didn't do too much, but I think he had like maybe like 400 yards or something like that.
I think he played like two games.
Like 43 or 44 though, right?
Yeah, he played 2 games. He's like, "Fuck this shit. I'm just out of here."
No, but Jerry's on another level. Shannon
definitely.
picked him over Lawrence Taylor.
Which but Shannon also said it. But Shannon also said that somebody told him LT, he wouldn't argue.
I would, I mean, like you said, totally different positions, but people try to make Rice's longevity as a negative thing, which I don't understand.
No, that's a positive.
He played so many years. Of course, he's gonna have more touchdowns than the other guys.
Yeah, but the only people that plays long like that are like quarterbacks.
You know okay, I mean? Here's something I'll tell you. Take the amount of time Moss played in the amount. Just take that part of Rice's career, and his numbers are still better.
Yeah, but then they try to say, "Oh, well, he played with Hall of Fame quarterbacks," but. I mean, Moss played with quarterbacks that were tailored to his style of play, and Dante Culpepper.
I mean, they trying to act
Randall
like
Cunningham.
Yeah, I was going to say they trying to act like Randall Cunningham's a bum or something.
No, and their attributes were perfect for him. Deep balls, they had great arms where you just throw it up and let him make plays. So I mean, that argument is flawed too.
Yeah.
You know, Niners got a lot of old school haters around. You know, because we beat their teams back in the day. So you're gonna get a lot of hate from the Cowboy fans. Or
Chris Collinsworth's the main hater.
Chris Collinsworth, the Bengals fans. I really wish we'd have got that rematch this year. That would have been beautiful.
That's what I was hoping for. I'm like, yo, we need to collect another ring off this sorry franchise.
That would have been fucking lovely, man. But yeah, I think we are Niner fans, so I think we're gonna be.
Give a fuck.
I don't think we're biased though. I mean, he's looking at the stats. He's looking at the.
No. You always look at the numbers
and the hardware as well. You know, we got the 3.
Yeah, look at the numbers. And he's the MVP in one of those Super Bowls.
Yeah, and the distance he put between the rest of the. And that's what I was saying with the
22,000 yards. You know how fucking ridiculous that is? Like, who the fuck is 22,000 yards? Like,
197 receiving touchdowns.
The total TDs is what amazes me because you're going up against running backs who get so many more touchdown opportunities and you're shitting on them. He got more than Emmett. He has 33 more than Emmett or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's astounding.
Even though being a receiver, it's a lot easier to kind of get the yards because they come in so many chunks.
The yards,
not back then. Not back then, though. Back then, they were allowed to get mugged.
But running backs have more opportunity to touch the ball, though.
I'm talking about for touchdowns, though.
Yeah, but the running backs get more opportunities to touch the ball, which means.
And Jerry was still shitting on running backs.
Yeah.
I think. What did Moss have? I had it pulled up earlier. I should have just.
Moss had 140-something, 150-something touchdowns.
Emmett was the closest. So he was 175, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say. Now, if you go by Rice's total touchdowns, he had like
25 off.
Rice had like 208 total touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was like 33 or something.
Played baseball and football at the same time. The Bo Jackson shit. Dude, if Bo Jackson would have been healthy and had a long fucking career, I don't know.
Oh my God, bro. Bo would have been insane.
Because I was watching some games just as highlights, and I was like, fuck, I forgot how fucking sick Bo Jackson was.
He was a beast.
Yeah, Bo Jackson was dominant.
Like the speed for his size, what was he, like 240?
Dude, he was fucking. Yeah, if he didn't have that hip, like he would have. Yeah, I don't know, dude. He probably would have.
But Dion playing baseball? Baseball is not a fucking physical sport. So what the fuck?
I mean, look, you scratch your balls,
right?
Maybe it might be.
You ain't taking no damage playing baseball.
If you're a catchers and pitching, pitch and catching. Fucking.
Yeah, but as an outfielder, Dion was what? Left field, right field?
I don't know.
For what?
most of the game you're just sitting there.
Depends on what you're batting. Yeah. If you're batting lefty, then you get right field, but majority is like right-handed. So
I mean, like I said, I think Dion is the best corner, but when you put him against Rice for a player, I don't think it's really even close.
No, it's not.
There was in 1990. I looked up the stats earlier. They played each other twice. Rice had like 396 yards and 6 TDs against Dion. Now I don't know how many were head-to-head coverage, but Dion was a traveling cornerback, right? So he's supposed to.
Yeah, I think I saw what out of all the times they went up against each other, I think Rice had like 65 catches, 1,100 yards, double-digit touchdowns against Dion.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He got the better of him, so that comes into play as well. I mean, when you talk about the GOAT of all positions,
right?
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I believe. Yeah, Jerry Rice, best non-quarterback player. Period.
Yeah, for sure. Period. I think we're all consensus about that. So I don't know. So that about does it for the major portion of it. Look, 2 hours in. See, Vet, goddamn, look, you guys going 2 hours. Talking all this shit.
You shouldn't have been hating so much.
Yeah, that's probably about 45 minutes of that shit. But anyway, well, we'll get to see. We'll revisit this, and you can tell me to fucking go kick rocks, or I'm gonna tell you I told you so. So either way, it's all good with me. If I'm wrong, that means we're doing good. So I'm not worried about it either way.
Then it looks like you're going to be wrong this year because we're going to be doing good.
All right. I hope so. But all right. So what's going on, Vet?
Oh, nothing.
All right, awesome. Like I said, that's it for that. Now you're more than welcome to stick around with us. We can talk about some other shit other than NFL and Niners. Even though we may come back to Niners, knowing us, but
I'll probably stick around for a little bit. It's almost 2:00 in the morning here.
Oh shit!
I don't think we're gonna go too much longer. Where am I?
Nah, we got like little rinky dink shit. Shouldn't be that fast. Or by that,
so scale it down too if you need to.
Cool. Yeah. So one thing is talking about Warriors. Up next, Draymond will only sign a max deal. That'll be quick. That.
Nope.
Kick rocks. Right.
Yeah. Tell them they don't need. No, don't pay him.
Yeah.
I think LeBron's getting in his ear a little bit, probably trying to get him to go down that way, trying to do some recruiting.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
But he's tripping. He ain't getting that. I mean, he can say all he wants. He's not getting that.
You're talking about 142? Like,
was that an actual quote that Leo had posted in the group chat? Let me see. I'm gonna go back and see if I can find it. Where Draymond was saying like, I would have.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have won those rings without me or some shit.
No, I don't think he said that, but he says.
Where was that shit at?
He says Draymond isn't afraid to leave the Warriors. Said according to The Athletic, Draymond wants every penny he can get and will leave Golden State if they fail to offer him a max contract.
I mean, that's fine, honestly. I mean, he's a declining asset. I mean, you've seen some of it in the Celtics series, where he was, we were winning kind of in spite of him for a few of those games.
Did nothing.
Yeah. Close to it. I mean, he
hold up, I'll be right back. I'm gonna stretch real quick.
I won't give him the go scratch your ass, do what you need to do. Yeah, he didn't, he does a little thing here and there. I don't know how familiar you are with, I don't know if you're a basketball. Are you a basketball fan?
Not a lot, but I keep up with sports here and there outside of football.
Yeah, for sure. Well, everyone loves football, so that's,
Dre, I don't know. Draymond's too old. Don't give him the max deal.
Well,
and not just that, he's not a game changer.
Yeah, I think that's the thing though too. Is like for our offense and for he's good what he does with us, but it's not like it's completely irreplaceable though. It's not like the whole thing will fall apart. And because we were winning decently when
don't the Warriors got a couple young young players they could pay instead of him?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got good little up and comers. We got a nice little future core.
That's what I thought
going on. So yeah, I wouldn't give him this fucking max deal. Like he didn't do anything that's worthwhile to give him that much money, right? He probably knows that, but if he's trying to just play hardball and thinking that him leaving is gonna like hinder us in some way, it's really not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we had Andrew Wiggins. We just pay Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, he's probably not as great as as good as a defender or a facilitator, but he's a scorer. He'll give you fucking 20, at least 20.
And some of it is probably negotiation tactics, similar to Debo type of stuff.
Yeah,
playing hardball, a little bit of hardball, not really, but just threatening. He doesn't really have much leverage, so he's gonna be desperate to try to see what he can do.
And it's not detrimental. It's not like if he leaves, it's like I said, where the whole team's gonna fucking crash down and shit like that.
Nah, you still got Steph, you got Clay, you still got Steve Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive role players you can get. I've always said you could replace Draymond by committee. You don't even have to do a outright swap. You could bring in 2 or 3 guys, rebounder, defensive. What does Draymond really do? I mean, he does facilitate at times. But he's not a scoring threat. He's not. He could leave him wide open. You don't really have to cover him. Opposing defenses. So we talked about it last week. This is kind of repeat.
It was just.
Out of here. I mean, if he really wants to leave, we can make it happen.
Yeah. So this is more or less just this is shit that's coming out of his mouth now. Before it was kind of like speculation. This is more or less like he's saying this shit. So yeah, I ain't gonna pay him. If you want to go kick rocks. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, we can do. I mean,
we got our 4 rings. We get
not to discredit anything that he's done, but
no.
I mean, we could win without him, as you've seen with this young core and with the vets we got already on the roster.
Yeah, for sure. So that's all it is. So awesome. So next order of business, and I don't even like giving this. Look, so we're on here. Deadly combination, a little bit of boxing talk. And this is something stupid, but whatever. I'll address it. We'll address it. I don't even like giving this.
Kidding me?
Where are you getting this shit from?
I don't know.
Canelo versus Jake Paul?
Well, it's a question mark because this motherfucker is going around running his mouth saying this is the best.
This is that. Man, why are you even posting this shit?
Like I said,
I was going to talk about the Jake Paul pulling out of the fight.
No, I'm talking about this.
I was going to say Canelo would put Jake Paul in a coffin.
well, this is what he's talking. This is the best fight, and I think I can handle him, and he knows it and all that. I shouldn't even give this douchebag the even fucking time of day.
Wow.
I don't even know where you're getting this topic from, Womack. This isn't even. I know he's been saying it, but that shit ain't happening anytime soon.
No, it ain't happening.
Maybe like 5 years down the road.
I was going to say, there's no way Canelo could take this dude serious.
But he pulled out of, like you were saying, with
Rockman Jr.
Right? Yeah. And he pulled out of it.
Yeah, he pulled out. Yeah. They tried to put it on Rockman, saying that because this is what Jake likes to do. He likes to either fight the small guys. All the guys he fought before were small. Askren, Woodley, those guys were all fighting at like 147, 155 at the most. So he gets them to come up to 200 pounds or 190, and then he fights them. Or he challenges heavyweights, who usually fight around 225, 215 and up, and tries to drain him down to 200. So he tried to do that with this guy, and I guess Rockman Jr. was basically like, he wasn't really falling for the act, so he kind of just like wasn't taking it serious. He wasn't cutting weight as much as possible. But Rockman Jr. says he could have cut the weight and got down to 205, I think they agreed on.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake just, he pulled the plug. He was like, no, I'm good. Like,
yeah, of course he was good. It's an actual boxer because he boxed for real. So it's,
right.
Fucking bike.
Well, they're saying the real reason is because they wasn't selling shit, and I could kind of see that. Because Rockman Jr. is not that's not moving the needle much.
Well, neither is fucking Ben Askren, but that shit.
But he's known and he's a fight. I mean, I don't know.
Or the goofball he fought at first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's more of like a circus show when you get MMA versus boxing, though. So that you're gonna get that.
Stupid.
You're gonna get more than Rockman Jr. is not even as known as Ben Askren, I wouldn't think.
So I don't know.
And Woodley was a former champ. in the UFC.
Yeah.
Elite XC, I think.
I don't know.
With the other one, Strike Force. I think Strike Force, he was a champ.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that gave him some credibility. But this dude don't fight nobody. He fights bums.
Yeah, fucking.
Not bum. Not well. Yeah, because Woodley as a boxer, I would say he's a bum. He's not even going to be ranked top 100 for boxers.
Nothing.
And especially when you put in the fact that they made him, you know, he fights around 147, 155. He's fighting at 190 for that fight. Like, come on, dude. That's just a joke. So Jake Paul, I mean, great marketing. I will give him props on that. I mean, he's making money off of without taking much of risk. You know, he beat up a basketball player, Nate Robinson. He beat up that dude. He beat up two guys who don't really. And Woodley was never really a striker. His base was
wrestler.
And Askren was definitely not a striker. He's one of the worst strikers in UFC history.
Yeah.
So it's a good gimmick. I mean, I'll give him props on that. And he does bring some spotlight back to boxing a little bit. But, I mean, when it's all said and done, he's not fighting actual boxers at their actual weight. I mean, cruiserweight is 190 to 200. Why isn't he not going after these cruiserweights? He's going, like I mentioned before, after guys that are way heavier or way below weight. So, I mean, it's a tactic, and the casuals aren't going to pick up on it. But, you know, people who kind of follow the sports are going to be like, what the fuck, man? Like, we ain't buying this shit. And I'll never buy a Jake Paul fight, even if he fights Canelo.
Never.
I'll watch that shit on bootleg, but I'm not going to pay a dime for that shit.
Fuck no. Why would you? Fuck that guy. I don't know. He's a fucking douchebag. Fuck him. Anyway.
He's a fucking clown. His whole family's clowns.
The ass clown. All right. Well, at least fucking Logan Paul fought fucking Floyd, so he did that at least.
Yeah, but he had a fucking 50-pound, 40-pound weight advantage.
Yeah, but at least he fought someone who boxed. Fuck.
That's true, but still, that's a big ass weight advantage, man.
Yeah,
even for boxing.
Who hasn't fought for, what is it, like 2 years before that? 2-3 years before? Anyway, before that fight, right?
Yeah, but Floyd's still in good shape, man. He never took much damage. He's not like, he doesn't take much damage.
Yeah, he ain't fucking shaking and doing all that shit just yet. So
physically, yeah, his attributes are still pretty much there. Speed's still there. He never had too much power anyway.
Oh my god, what is this guy's fucking saying? All right, Jones Sean wants payday. Yep. In 2 boxers, losing hype. Yeah, well, that's other things is views. So they ain't getting no views, they ain't getting shit.
Right.
He's a fucking asshole. Fuck that guy.
You should follow him.
I should. Look, give me like fucking just a month or 2 to get in shape, and then like another month,
6 months to get in shape.
A month or 2 to get in shape, and just like another month of just like kind of training, doing the regular shit. I'll fight him. You want to fight, motherfucker? I'll fight you.
I'll take Jake Paul on that one. I don't think he could make the weight.
Me too. I'll bet on him. Just fucking throw the fight.
Yeah, that's perfect. You might be an opponent. Shit. That's what he likes.
I'll fucking just do that Woodley fucking knockout. Except I'll just fucking like spin around like a fucking cartoon.
Hey, Vet, where you staying at? Where you living?
I live in Oregon.
Oregon.
That way,
oh shit, you ain't got no tax.
Sales tax.
No sales tax. I got tax on everything else.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that fucking housing. That shit.
Fuck, I gotta
tax out the ass on that fucking property.
I gotta pay a goddamn tax for people that ride the bus.
Oh Jesus.
A transit tax.
Where does that come out of on your yearly taxes?
No, it comes out of my paycheck.
Oh yeah.
What? Damn, that's even worse.
Yeah.
That's pretty weak.
It's not very much each check, but it does add up as the year goes on.
Womack and Jimmy G versus Jake Paul and Logan Paul, a little tag team match.
He said Womack and Jimmy G versus Jake Paul.
Triple threat.
Me and Jimmy will take them.
You know what? To be honest with you, I may have to go with Womack and Jimmy G in that fight because Jake Paul is a scumbag.
Just by default, then, huh? Not just because it's hilarious. Just fucking kick him in the nuts.
What else we got? Do we even have anything else? Are we done? Or
yeah, we got a couple little things. So we talked about this earlier in the group chat. So what's going on? Is HBO Max getting canned?
Oh yeah, that's weak to me because I like HBO, man.
Yeah, I like that shit too. I don't want to fucking watch Discovery fucking Plus. Like Jesus.
That's what. So it's basically Warner Brothers.
Warner
trying to
Brothers
get some money.
Discovery. Yeah, I think. But why would HBO Max get cut out because of Warner Brothers? Even though they probably stream a lot of their shit, right? Probably like half.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I know that of the streaming services, I like HBO Max a lot. Yeah. They got a lot of content I watch on there because they got access to the old stuff. But I don't know if they're. See, I heard that they're just canceling for now. They're just canceling the like the HBO Max originals. Like they canceled that department. They're not developing any new shows.
Oh,
as far as that, but I don't know if like the old content will stay on there.
Hopefully, I mean, fuck. Like I like HBO Max too. That's one of the go-tos for sure. So I don't know. Hopefully not.
Old Entourage on there. That's just hilarious.
I'm watching that. Fucking Silicon Valley. I watch one episode every night before I go to bed.
That's your bedtime fucking show?
Yeah. It is actually. Puts me to sleep.
Silicon Valley's funny. That shit's kind of funny.
Should be dying. Almost on episode.
Bet you watching that HBO Max?
No, I've never really checked out HBO Max.
No, it's cool.
Fuck, I got enough streaming services.
Yeah,
got, like, fucking everything.
If you add up all the fucking streaming services, it probably costs just about as much as fucking cable or some shit.
Right.
It probably does, but I got rid of my DirecTV. I just go with the Hulu.
That shit's so expensive though. Yeah, me too.
Well, but I already had the fucking Disney Plus. I already had the regular Hulu and the ESPN. Yeah. So then when all I added on was the live TV,
right?
I was paying way more with DirecTV.
Yeah, I like Disney Plus too. So whatever. Which
I watch a lot of Disney Plus with the kids and shit.
Perfect segue. So what are we watching? What are you watching? Anything?
I'm waiting for seasons 5 of Cobra Kai and Yellowstone to come back on.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
especially Yellowstone.
Did they play that? Did they already do the prequel one, the 18, whatever the fuck it was called?
I heard that wasn't as good. I didn't see it myself, but I heard it wasn't.
The what?
Good.
It was out. It wasn't called.
Oh, 1886.
There you go, 1886. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. It's got a Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
Is it any good?
I think it's pretty good. It tells the story of the Duttons and how they got to Montana.
Yeah.
It shows their whole journey to Montana.
Womack worked on the show, didn't you?
Yeah. For like a little bit. For like 4 days, I worked on.
And then from what I heard, but I haven't heard anything news-wise. I was reading online somewhere that they're going to keep the Dutton family going, and they're going to go from 1886 to like the early 1900s when the Dutton family was coming up, and then Yellowstone is supposed to be the last part of the Dutton family.
Yeah. So, well, they got shit. Now, hopefully I get out there because I know they film a lot of that shit out in New Mexico. They filmed that in Montana, some of that, the 1886. Where'd they go? They went from Texas to Wyoming to Montana. So they filmed in those 3 places. So
you haven't seen the actual show though, have you, Womack?
No.
You got to peep it. That shit is pretty sick, man.
Yellowstone's
good.
I just got on it. I just got on it last in the spring or something. I was super late to the party, but that shit is sick.
Yeah.
I binged it hella fast.
The way I describe Yellowstone is it's like Sons of Anarchy, but on horses.
Yeah, kind of, pretty much.
Yeah, that's a good description. I like Sons of Anarchy.
I haven't watched Mayans though. Is Mayans any good?
After the first season, it was really good.
After the first season, it starts picking up and it gets really good.
Yeah.
See, I stopped after the first season because I was lackluster, but everybody's been telling me like you got to get on Mayans now.
Yeah. Start back on season 2 and just watch it all the way through. Yeah.
What was that? They're on season 3 now?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I think they've got 4 seasons out.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got to get on my shit.
I can't remember. I'll have to double check, but I went through, I think it was a couple weeks ago and binged the Mayans.
Did you? Yeah.
I got to do that too.
I binged that and checked it out. But yeah, after season 1, it really picks up.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
I ain't been watching too much. I've been playing Call of Duty with you assholes. late night. Pretty much, right? That's what we do.
Yeah, that's all we do. That's it.
And then, trying to pay attention to the NFL stuff, the boxing stuff.
Right.
There's a lot to do around here,
What else did I watch? Oh, yeah, there's not too much coming out right now anyway.
Yeah.
Most of that shit's coming out in September, October.
Yeah. Oh, hell. Another show. I'm also waiting for Outer Banks to come back.
I never seen that one. That's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's pretty good.
What is it called?
Outer Banks.
What's that?
Did you work on that one too?
No.
It takes place in I want to say it's the Carolinas somewhere. The Outer Banks of the Carolinas, and got like a bunch of kids. They're probably like 17 or so, about to turn 18, most of them, and they're looking for this treasure that they end up finding, but then it gets stolen. The dude that steals it, one of the kids that's looking for it starts dating his daughter. Then they find out it's in the Bahamas at her family's vacation house there, so they go to steal it. It just gets crazy, but it's actually pretty good.
I'm gonna have to check it out. It's on Netflix. I've seen it. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've seen it on there.
Yeah,
around.
It's on Netflix.
A lot of times, I just waste so much time looking for shit instead of actually watching shit.
Right, same here.
Like fucking 30 minutes. Like, oh shit, it's been 30 minutes. I've just been scrolling through, looking for something to watch.
Yeah, it's just
going to all the damn streaming services.
That shit sucks. But
yeah, some shows on Netflix and watch the little preview real quick. So
yeah.
Cobra Kai, you mentioned that. Now I'm hyped on that. I love that shit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Cobra Kai to come back.
That's on, I believe, September 10th, something like that.
And then really? Snowfall. Okay. I want Snowfall to come back on. I like Snowfall.
Snowfall's pretty good. I fuck with that. What was the other shit? That Wu-Tang show is pretty sick. You still haven't watched that one, Mac?
No, I did. I'm waiting for the.
That's on Hulu.
After the flood, it didn't come out yet, did it?
Oh, okay. So you did see the first 2 seasons? It was.
Yeah.
I think it's coming out probably September.
Nice.
I still gotta watch that Ray Donovan movie on Showtime too. I'm forgetting about that. There's a movie.
Yeah.
Ray Donovan was a sick show.
Yeah.
I am gonna check out the Uncharted movie on Friday when it hits Netflix.
Oh,
I heard it was weak.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I never played the game. I don't know about the storyline.
Well, I just want to check it out because I am a huge fan of the games. I think it's one of the best series that's been on any of the gaming consoles ever.
Really?
So I want to check the movie out and see.
What's it about?
How bad they fucked it up. What, Uncharted?
Isn't it kind of like Tomb Raider where they're like treasure hunting and shit?
Yeah. It is.
For like males, of course. They fucked up so many Tomb Raider movies. God damn.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, and that's almost what I'm afraid of about this Uncharted. They might they fucked it up or something.
I'm surprised. Have they made another Tomb Raider game?
They just made a Tomb Raider movie, and then they said they canceled the sequel. I think I just read that somewhere. Oh, I stopped watching after the Angelo Jolie.
Have any of y'all checked out the Resident Evil show that they put on Netflix?
Nah,
I heard it was good though.
Huh?
You seen it?
No, not yet. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Somebody told me it was good. Who the fuck told me it was good? What is it?
The Umbrella Corporation. That's a real thing.
I thought you were talking about Umbrella Academy.
No, not that. With the talking monkey.
I haven't seen it. Is it good? Yeah. Doomzilla tried to say it was good.
I haven't seen Umbrella Academy either.
Yeah.
You watched it, Womack? The whole series?
No. I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen any of it?
Maybe I should watch it, yeah.
I've heard different things. I've had somebody tell me it was good. Someone told me it's kind of strange. It's weird.
Yeah, so it's all over the board then, huh?
there's not too much to watch right now anyway.
Right.
Like you guys are saying, all these streaming services, and I forget what's on which streaming service, and I'm looking for it, and then I'm like, shit, man, spending too much goddamn time on this.
Yeah.
I like Hulu though, because Hulu has a lot of different network stuff.
Yeah, they
find
do.
a lot of stuff there.
Yep.
Whereas Netflix, they kind of fell off to me a little bit. I haven't really like Cobra Kai and Stranger Things. The only two things I really watch on there.
Yeah.
To me, though, it just seems. To me, it seems recently Netflix hasn't been putting out a lot of Netflix only shows.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Like for a good minute, they were on a hot run and nothing but Netflix only shows.
I think they've had a lot of layoff. I think they're getting rid of a lot of their development team too.
Yeah.
I think they banked. A lot of people banked on streaming when it was probably really popular when COVID was, in full effect.
Right.
But now that everybody's back to work and back to school and shit, they're not getting as many viewers or people maintaining as many memberships as they thought they would.
I mean, they're still.
And they tried to kill the movie industry in the theaters, but that shit didn't work out too.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For me, I'm a big movie guy. I love going to the fucking see it on the big screen.
Yeah, but they're still filming a lot of shit. Like Amazon just got like new deals with stuff, and so that's Bezos and all that shit. Yeah, but they're still filming a lot of this stuff. Like a lot of the network.
Amazon got the NFL.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, that's big right there.
Yeah. So.
But then they went and got Aikman and fucking Joe Buck.
That's for Monday Night Football, right?
Oh yeah.
They got there for Monday Night Football, I think, right?
Yeah.
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 So
but I'm kind of
Aikman and Buck are the Monday Night crew.
I kind of like Aikman better than Tony Romo. I know everybody loves Romo, but I'm not a Romo guy.
Yeah, I'm not a Romo guy. I mean, I hate that guy. Yeah. I actually hate him, but it's just fuck I mean.
Football announcers in general are not. There's not too many of them left that are fucking pretty even decent, right? They're all like, very similar. Nobody really stands out.
Yeah, they all sound the same. Yeah, they're all fucking.
I like Al Michaels. He's probably my favorite out of the ones that are left.
But then you got him with here's a guy.
No, he's not with Collinsworth anymore. I think he left.
No, really?
Tirico's taking over, I believe.
Good, because fucking Collinsworth is crap.
I think I listened to him over Tirico. Tirico's a.
No, Chris
Collinsworth and Tirico.
Oh, Collinsworth and Tirico?
It's going to be Collinsworth and Tirico. Al Michaels left. I think he went somewhere else.
Oh, Lord.
I think he went to Amazon too, if I'm not mistaken.
I definitely hate Collinsworth when he calls Niner games because you can hear the hate in his voice.
Oh, he took away 2 Super Bowls from his ass. Of course, he fucking. I'd be bitter too.
I don't give a shit. Get over it. You're a grown ass man.
You don't get over that thing. You don't get over those. Oh, fucking.
Yeah, so Al Michaels, I'm looking it up right now.
Get over
Al Michaels is going to be play-by-play announcer for Amazon Thursday Night Football. So he dipped out on Chris Collinsworth.
Who's he teaming up with?
Good question. Let me look further down this rabbit hole.
Andrew Siciliano. Big-eared rat.
Say. Michaels will partner with Kirk Herbstreit. I could do without that, but
Herbstreit.
I mean, Herbstreit's not terrible.
Yeah, no.
He's a college dude, though, man. Let's fucking stick him to that shit.
So Kirk Herbstreit's leaving college, huh?
Amazon got that money. Everybody's leaving.
Yeah.
He went to Amazon U.
Amazon U. Oh, I don't know. Fuck it. Well, let's see. It's gonna be an interesting fucking year. And I don't know what else we got. Any odds and ends? Anything else you wanna?
I'm done, man. I'm
get out of here. Yeah, I'm fucking. I gotta get to work.
Right on for coming on. You want to tell them where they can find all your content at?
Yeah, please let them know.
Just the same name that's on here at YouTube.
The Vet 49.
Yep, at YouTube. I've got about 10 years worth of videos on there.
Nice.
Well,
we'll definitely check it out.
Money's on there too.
We'll follow you. Oh, Shmoney, huh?
What's up? Yeah.
by Shimani. Good.
So
that's nice. We'll definitely follow you.
All right, definitely check out Vet's YouTube channel.
Yeah, please check out Vet.
Subscribe, like all the good stuff.
Oh
hopefully
yeah,
he'll be back on here. Hopefully
you're definitely welcome anytime you want to come back on here.
Hopefully it weren't too bad for him. So
we're good.
Oh yeah.
Just let us know. We can work it out. I know scheduling's kind of weird, but
oh yeah. Well, I normally work nights, 12-hour shifts, so
oh shit. Okay.
That's why Wednesday nights I'm usually at work.
Bro. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So
I hear you.
We'll work a couple things out. We could figure some shit out. Get you on a Friday here or there.
Yeah.
But so this week and next Wednesday, since I'm on vacation, I'll have Wednesday free. So
yeah, if you want to come back on, for sure, we'll have you, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Getting ready for that first preseason game.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm supposed to be going to the practices, but I was supposed to go today, but I didn't have nobody to watch my children, and they didn't want to go.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So
it's kind of tough when you ain't got no one watching the kids.
Yeah. My wife just went back to work this week, so.
Oh, okay.
I was like, damn, man. So they didn't want to wake up early in the middle of summer. They're like, hell no.
Young man trying to do that.
They're like, no, we're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna enjoy this last half a month or so before school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to play Rocket League and Fortnite and all that shit last night. So nobody was trying to wake up. I was like, that's cool, man. It's middle of summer. I ain't gonna force y'all to wake up for this one. Cause they're not really football fans. My daughters ain't. They're not really football fans. I don't know how, but they're not.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Some things never go according to plan. So it's all right. It's all good.
Yeah, they watch a little bit of hoops, but that's about it.
Think for what it is.
But yeah. Right on for coming on, though, man. We appreciate it. Good takes on everything.
Yeah. Definitely. And this last debate is not going to end anytime soon. Let me tell you.
Nah, this shit ain't going to end.
It ain't going to end. But thanks. Always friendly, always fun.
Like you'll be buying his jersey by week 6.
Yeah, I don't wear.
Hopefully not. This guy's a notorious jinx, so I hope.
Oh, really? It's that bad?
Maybe I should.
He has a history of violence. Let's just put it like that. This guy. On one set, he ruined like 4 careers. What was that?
No.
That shoot you did with Sean Payton, Mike Ditka, Mike Singletary, and who else was on there? You fucked. Rex Ryan. They all got fired after dealing with this guy.
God damn.
It's not true.
Right? You shot the commercial, right? You were on the commercial set.
It was a coach. It was a coach it up like a motivational type little video.
Yeah, and they were all doing great when they went on, and then right after that commercial, they were fucking. Everybody just spiraled. Downhill, and that was just one thing. This guy, he knows. He knows. Jinxie cat. That's what we call him.
It's not true.
Jinxie cat.
Why you gotta get all them? Why you gotta get all them people fired? What'd they do to you?
Yeah, Sean Payton got suspended. That was the year Sean Payton got suspended right after.
No, it was a year after.
It was that shit, man. Don't lie. Rex got fired. Singletary got fired.
That was all 2010.
Ditka got in trouble for like some racist comments or some shit.
Bowden fucking.
Oh, Bowden Bowden retired, I think, after. Yeah.
Well, look. Hey, I'm not gonna sit there and say the Singletary getting fired was a jinx or a bad thing.
Yeah, no. I don't think he got fired. Well, yeah, maybe he did. I think he was on ESPN.
Yeah,
he got fired.
That was his last.
Yeah,
that was last year. No, that was last year. He got fired. That was 2010.
Wait, was? Oh, you said 2010?
It was 2010. The summer of 2010.
Yeah, so he got fired from coaching.
That was last year, the 2010 season.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because right after that's when Harbaugh came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. The Womack timeline.
Yeah.
And Tom Sula. Tom Sula's undefeated.
So Womack, you take.
Go ahead.
So Womack, you take credit for Harbaugh?
No. Why?
You got Singletary fired. Harbaugh came in.
Oh, well, partially. I could.
You don't use his powers correctly. I've been telling him for years. I've been telling him for years to buy a Tom Brady jersey, but he refuses. That shit would, end Brady's little reign of terror.
Well, maybe I'll get his Bucks one, and he'll just
finally get him to retire.
Yeah.
If they don't get a center, right? If Tampa don't get a center, he could retire this year.
Yeah, not by his choice either.
Right.
He's got to be on some shit, man. He's got to be on some.
The rest, well, it's easy. You can play that long when you don't get fucking hit and when you're not.
Yeah, he is. He's on all that
HGH, dude.
He's on all that avocado ice cream.
There's more than that. He's got to be on that HGH, Lance Armstrong shit.
No, he's.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
He's not allowed.
Even Manning was on that shit. Remember? And they with the neck shit.
Oh yeah, because of his neck injury. Yeah.
And NFL ain't pressing the quarterbacks that hard. I'm sure they'll let them slide on some drug testing, anti-doping shit.
Anti-Brady. Nah, it's all good.
That's just my opinion, though. I don't want to get sued for slandering Brady.
Yeah, that. Just speculation.
Allegedly. Well, not even allegedly.
According to sources.
Religiously.
According to sources.
Yeah. Secret sources.
Sue me for what anyway? Shit. Like what did the dude say in
unnamed sources.
Rocky 4? Sue me for what?
Yeah, anonymous sources.
All right, we out of here?
Yes, sir. So once again,
all right, fellas.
Check us out. Thanks
right on, Vet.
Sliding through.
Appreciate it.
Catch you on the next go round.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, Womack, break it down.
All right,
fuck out of here.
Indeed. All right, yeah, I'm fucking tired. So you can catch us on Instagram, right? It's right there on the bottom right corner, I guess, depending on how you're looking. That's at gold_dirty_bastards. What? With a Z, bitch. Not an S. _podcast. And then you can also get us on Twitter, and that's at goldbastards with a Z, not an S. And then you can catch us here on YouTube. Just go up, Gold Dirty Bastards. And it's taking us a while to even get that. So you better fucking be searching that shit. We had to work really hard just to get that fucking name show up on YouTube. So other than that, fuck, I'm good to go. You got anything you want to say, Mr. Nip?
Nah, man, just go Niners. Shit, excited for football season coming back. Excited for some boxing matches coming up. Got the Usyk and Joshua coming up.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, man.
Yes, indeed.
Kids going back to school in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Summer's ending.
It's about that time.
Been a good summer though, but
yeah, it's been cool.
It's time for football. It's time for fall.
Sure is. I must agree. Football season.
We get hyped on fall time. You get the fucking Thanksgiving shit popping. Thanksgiving Gold Dirty Bastard specials. Be hyped.
That's it. You better watch it.
Mashed
potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Little taters.
What's taters?
What's taters, eh?
Mashed potatoes. Yeah, get that fall action popping off. Football, food.
Yep.
Cold weather, because I don't do the heat. I hate the heat.
Oh, my goodness. Tell me about it.
Fuck the heat.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a lot to look forward to when football season comes around. This is the good time of the year for me.
That's it.
That's when I'm on optimal levels.
On your P's and Q's. G's and Q's. So that's it. So that'll do it for us. And see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to click the likes, subscribe, and comment once in a while too. Our 4 viewers once in a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, we out of here. Peace.
Peace out.